There I am. Hello. Hello, everybody. Just wanna... Oh, hi, Flame. What's poppin'? Just wanna test my audio here, see if it's all good. I am a little loud, but, you know, it happens. Big game coming up here tonight. We have the Padres, and I don't know if I'm going to be playing one or two games, but Padres, and then home Diamondbacks, and then at the Cubs are the next three games in the lineup tonight. Will the Mets be able to get a win? I don't know. Our record, as you can see up there, is 4-2. I don't know how good that really is compared to the rest of the league. Actually, let's take a look here. Let me close this and remove myself over into my corner. There we go. Us and the fishes. Those fishes they're fishes, that's for sure. About 10 minutes until I'm gonna do the first pitch. I'm glad the audio is good. I was about to ask. Usually I'm very paranoid about my audio. Team photo, if you haven't been around before, this is the Mets. We have...
Shaking bacon. My name's Keisha Flash Phillips.
We got Keisha. We got Mad Dog, Lisa Crockett, Billie Jean Blackwood, best first baseman in the whole league, Vicky Kawaguchi, Tony Del Vecchio, Pablo Sanchez, the number one player probably in the whole league, Kenny Kawaguchi, our pitcher, Stephanie Morgan, who said she's top dog but hasn't been able to prove herself at all this season, and then the fastest kid at Pete Wheeler. The statistics for the team, let's see, Keisha. 4 at-bats, that's it, really? Look at that. Terrible for Keisha Phillips. Terrible record, which usually she's one of the best players on my team, so... I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much from her. Maybe I'm not expecting enough from her. But let's see. Let's see. Yes, so we will be taking on the Padres and then the Diamondbacks, and then we will go to the Cubs, I mean. In the National League, we are tied up with the Fishes. Actually, what's the Fishes' schedule? They're at the Diamondbacks next. It'd be nice if they got a loss to the Diamondbacks and we beat the Padres. The Melonheads at the top with 5 wins and 1 loss. Wow. Hornets are 6-0. The Blue Jays 5-1. The Bombers 5-1. The Monsters 5-1. Alright, so the National League ain't doing nearly as well as some of the other leagues across the nation here. 11 home runs. Jane Davis from the Junior Hornets. Pablo at 5. 4th place in the league. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out with this team here, and that's for sure. Because in my eyes, we have one of the best teams in the league. I think that I think it will be good. All right. This play-by-play thing, I got to turn it off. It makes the game take for way too long. I don't mind the music, the background sounds, or the players talking, but the chatter and the play-by-play, it's just too much. let's... You know what? I said 8:30 would be first pitch, but we're doing it now. Let's check out their roster. Oh my goodness. Look at all these redheads. We're just surrounded by redheads. Huh. Alright. Taking a look at our roster. Vicky Kawaguchi is fast. Keisha is fast. Billie Jean's slow, and Pete Wheeler. So we can't have this be happening. We gotta put... Since Pete is so fast... We're probably gonna keep Kenny Kawaguchi at the mound. I think... We're just going to do that one change in the batting order. That should be enough, though. Hopefully. I guess we will see here. As we get started. Alright. Let's rock and roll. The New York Mets versus the San Diego Padres at Ekman Acres. Let's get going. First up, Kenny Kawaguchi rolling his way to the plate. He's ready to rock. Going for a line drive here. I forgot when I was practicing this game the other day. I had it set so that it showed me where the ball would be in the pitch, and I got a little used to that, actually. Outside. Ball. Hopefully that's good. Ball. Dude, they might walk Kenny Kawaguchi. What a kickoff to this game that would be. All right. I thought that would be a strike. Sydney Wemmer celebrating. 5 pitches in. Tennis player. Nice hit there by Kenny Kawaguchi. Rolling as fast as he can, but still gets out. Trying to make it to first. Tony Del Vecchio up to bat for 48.
Watch this one, Slick.
Now, I don't know if Tony is a power hitter or not. I know, I'm 6 games in. I should be learning my team a bit better here. But the goal is to get to the championship. I don't know if his batter's eye is really bad, but this is looking rough for Tony. Ball. Strike on the outside. Unable to do it. Damn. Mad Dog, Lisa Crockett, you know, maybe I don't have the best starting of the batting order here, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes, you know. Big hit by Lisa, fouled off. I got to change this setup a little bit. Big week ahead on Shockwave Sports. Damn. Low into the inside, strike 2. Mad Dog at the plate. Hitting it straight over to first base. Mad Dog a little slow, trying to chug along, and she makes it. She makes it to first. Lisa Crockett makes it to first base. Bad play by their first baseman on the Padres. Pablo is ready to rock and roll.
Adios, baseball.
Adios, baseball. Fouled off. Not it. Not enough. Pablo setting up here. Possibly the best player in the league. Ball. Small batter's box here. This could do me well. Fouled off again. 2 strikes. 1 ball. Pablo. Come on, buddy. Crazy ball leads to a ball. Outside. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. A ball up top. Ball. I should be an umpire. They walked Pablo. Maybe they were scared of him. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. They ended up walking him. Stephanie Morgan has failed me multiple times before. Claims that she...
As you can tell, I've modeled my stance off the great Babe Ruth.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Not very good at hitting. Not very good at shortstop, even though she claims to be. Don't really know what we're looking for out of Stephanie Morgan. If we don't make the championship, a lot of those kids might not be playing in the next season. So that would be terrible. Kicked out of the league. Strike. Right down the middle. A little high. Big swing and a miss by Stephanie Morgan. Squaring up her stance now. I thought so. Can we get another walk here? Stephanie Morgan being walked to the plate would be fantastic for this Mets team. Swing and a miss. Unable to do it. Bad hit by Stephanie. Trying to make her way to the base, but forced out onto Mad Dog. Rough start to the game here tonight. Gotta share this everywhere now. Unbelievable. Johnny Von Hollywood slacking on sharing everything. Gotta check my audio again. To the game here tonight. Okay, that sounds good. Johnny Von Hollywood is live. Can I see my live? All right, Kenny Kawaguchi at the mound. I don't know why YouTube Studio is not letting me grab this. Come on. Come on. Hey. Man, my thingy doesn't show up live. I don't know how this works. Why am I being tagged on the Discord? All right, Kenny Kawaguchi at the mound. Sorry for that distraction there, everybody. Started off with a heater up top. Into their pitcher, fouled off. Sydney Weber, to my knowledge, is a tennis player. Not looking for the slow ball. Looking for a right hook. Gonna go to the outside here. A little slow, swing and a miss. Now, Kenny Kawaguchi's parents are usually the ones that bring the juice. I don't know if they have today or not. I don't see any loaded up for Kenny. It is the start of the game, though. Line drive. Taken to... Oh, Mad Dog. Messing up there. Billie Jean was ready for it, but ends up dropping the ball, sending it back to the pitcher, Kenny Kawaguchi. Sydney Weber on first base. Kristen Sullivan up to bat, the left fielder. Let's see, slow ball. Oh, heater. All right. We want a heat on the top. Can we go for the double play here? Keisha gets the forced out double play by Billie Jean Blackwood. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need here tonight for the Mets. TJ says the stream keeps dying for him. Get better internet. I don't know what to tell you there. Right hook. Tony Gwynn at the bat. Right fielder. 4-4-4. Going for a slow ball up top on the outside. Big hit there. Pete Wheeler in the outfield. Got to get in front of it. Unable to. Driving all the way to the back of the outfield. Throwing the ball to Keisha Phillips. Keisha having to run after. He's going for third. Mad Dog gets him out. Nobody gets a run in as we have. That goes so quickly when there's not. That goes so quickly when there's nobody there. I don't know what to do. Already back up to bat. Ball. Sydney Weber going against Vicky Kawaguchi. Another ball. If we can get Vicky to walk, because Vicky's pretty quick. It'd be nice to have her on the base, maybe steal once or twice. Not very good at hitting, so maybe going for the screaming line drive isn't the smartest play here tonight, but we're trying it. We're trying new things. This is a playoff contention team right here. Hits it for a screaming line drive, going all the way down. I thought Vicky was quicker. Am I dumb? Oh, no, look at that. Zoom, Vicky Kawaguchi, going for third. She made it. A triple. And in the park, a triple as Keisha Phillips comes up to bat. Not doing good compared to usual, but she's a power hitter. She will hit this thing out of the park and then zoom so quickly around the bases you won't even see her. Her batter's eye maybe not as good as some of the others on the team. Swing and miss for a strike there. Crazy ball. Hits the crazy ball, though. It's fair. It's fair. Vicky Kawaguchi going for home. Keisha Phillips going for third. No. Turns around. Able to stay safe as Vicky Kawaguchi gets a run in for the Mets here tonight. Keisha Phillips safe at second base. Big Pete Wheeler coming up to bat. Our center fielder. A little dumb.
Get a touchdown.
He wants to get a touchdown. Now, these guys I don't like using the power-ups on because they're so... Trying to hit my batter! Sydney Weber with a bad pitch straight at Pete Wheeler's face. Don't make fun of the guy. Curveball there. Let's see. Pete Wheeler. Big hit by Pete Wheeler. She dropped the ball. Keisha's going for third. Turning her back around. Come on, Keisha. You're quicker than that. Beautiful. Safe at second. No! They get her out at second base. As Billie Jean Blackwood comes up to bat. Pete Wheeler, we're going to set him up to... We're going to set that guy up to steal. Let's do a crazy bunt with Billie Jean Blackwood. Kind of confused this whole team. Going for the ball there. Pete stealing. Oh, he would have made it. Why did I do that? Pete turning back around. Throwing it to third. Bad move by the Padres. San Diego falling apart here. One ball for Billie Jean Blackwood. Ball on the outside. Can we get Big Pete to steal? Can we get him to steal third base? Substitutions. Kristen Sullivan coming in after 35 pitches for Sydney Weber. Strike as Pete goes for third, turning back around. No, he drops the ball. Damn it, he gets him out. He tricked him. He tricked Pete Wheeler. Fudge. Hitting the crazy bunt. Mad Dog running as fast as she possibly can. Going for second base as the ball rolls to a stop in the outfield. The outfielder, I believe that's Tony, I can't remember his name, slacking down there. Bad throw. I don't know if that was to first or second. They're trying their best. Is it in the park? Home run! Billie Jean Blackwood. Big play. And they threw the ball out of the play. Oh, man. Legend. Billie Jean. Crazy legs. Able to make it all the way around the bases. All right, Kenny Kawaguchi now setting up for a screaming line drive. Crazy ball for a strike. Would have been a strike anyway. Messing up the... Damn it. Kenny going for power there. Not very good of a power header. Trying to roll his way to first base. He's able to make it. Beautiful hit to get on. Runner on first. Tony Del Vecchio stepping up to the plate for his second time today. Struck out the first time against Sydney Weber, their first pitcher. Kristen Sullivan at the plate now. 4 pitches in. Damn, fouled off by Tony Del Vecchio. Kenny Kawaguchi at first base. Another curve coming in. Line drive to second base. Blowing right past him. Kenny Kawaguchi safe at second. Tony Del Vecchio safe at first. Still 2 outs on the board. 2 runs on the board for the Mets here as Lisa Crockett, Mad Dog, steps up to bat.
Give me something I can hit.
Asking for something she can hit. She's not that bad of a hitter. Goes for the line drive, sending it to the outfield. It falls. It goes down. Tony running to third base. Maybe not the move to do as Kenny goes in for the score slide. No! Tony gets out as Kenny gets the run. 3-0. Mets are up. Bottom of the second inning. Whitney Singh is up to bat. Whew. That was a lot. Can I, now that we're here, though, I gotta... Hold on. Hold on. Gotta share the stream here. I'm getting yelled at. F's in the chat for Ravens Internet. Yeah, thank you. I want to share it on my Instagram. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm such a slacker. Boys of Summer sounds like a baseball song. Boys of Summer. Oh my god, I hear myself. Live now. Done. Beautiful. I finally shared it. I don't know why that took me so damn long. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. All right. Kenny Kawaguchi back at the mound. 6 pitches and able to get rocking and rolling here tonight against the Padres. Looking for a left hook? Nope. Looking for a right hook. All right. Right hook coming in. Shoom! Hits. But Kenny stops it, throws it straight to our best first baseman, Billie Jean Blackwood. Back out to the pitcher. That's what I'm talking about. Are we throwing a no-hitter? I wasn't paying attention to that. Hannah Peavy up to the plate. Kenny Kawaguchi looking for slow ball? No. Oh boy, new DLC dropping tomorrow for WWE 2K allegedly. Left hook We're going to do a left hook onto the inside. See if she swings it. That she does. Popped up straight. Vicky Kawaguchi running in for it. Both of them dropping the ball. Sending it to first base. Not quick enough. Kenny and Vicky, the siblings, kind of started duking it out there a little bit. I don't know if that's necessarily what they were looking for. As Christina Beatty comes up to the plate. Heater by Kenny Kawaguchi. Is that what we're looking for? Ball high. High ball. All right. Not looking for a slow ball. Maybe a right hook. Here we go. Right hook. Coming in hot. Goes for the strike on the inside. Christina at the plate. I don't trust this first base. Oops. Let me not do that. Going for a slow ball on the inside. Let's see. Hit off there. Fouled off. A strike. All right. Going for that left hook again. Let's see where we put it this time. Beautiful. Strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. 11 pitches in. A strikeout as Andres Ibsen steps up to the plate. The third baseman, maybe not the best, able to get Tony Del Vecchio out last inning. The big freeze is what Kenny Kawaguchi originally wanted. Let's see. Stop. Beautiful. Strike. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Looking for something here. I don't know what Kenny wants. A heater. Let's go in the corner. Beautiful. Another strike by Kenny Kawaguchi. Can he get a second strikeout in the bottom of the second inning here? Slow ball set up. Beautiful strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you like to see because it's about the Mets, baby. Oh, they do have 2 hits. I thought I was doing a no-hitter for some reason.
Mándame una buena.
Big hit by Pablo. I was reading messages, but Pablo's still able to hit the ball, making it to first base. Oh, rocketing the ball past second base. Pitcher goes to retrieve it. That was a rough play there. As Kristen Sullivan shaking her head at the mound. Stephanie Morgan up to bat. Let's not get an easy out here by Stephanie Morgan because that would annoy me. Setting up for a line drive. Closing her stance. Hitting a soft ball. Confused, though. Both players unable to do it, but they get the out on Stephanie Morgan at first base. Pablo Sanchez made it to second. There he is. Look at him. As Vicky Kawaguchi, one of the fastest runners on our team. A 1-for-1 today. Made it to all the way to third base on her hit. Let's see what she could do here. Ball? Damn, it was a strike. Vicky, not the best hitter. Let's see if we can actually do a grounder. No! Unable to get it just on the outside. I'm going for the bunt. I don't know what else to do. Set up Pablo to steal. Ball on the inside. Maybe the players will be confused. Pablo Sanchez. Oh, the kid dropped the ball. Pablo makes it to third base. There we go. Scoring position here for the Mets as Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky Kawaguchi struck out here tonight. Keisha Phillips, second base, was able to make it to second base in her earlier hit. Big hit by Keisha Phillips to the outfield. Pablo's running for it. No! Absolutely terrible. Unable to do it. Nothing accomplished. Kenny Kawaguchi, 15 pitches and 2 strikeouts. Going for a slow ball on the inside here. Bouncing to left fouled off. That's what I thought. I didn't think that was going to make it. So we have Samantha Winslow still at the plate. Kenny Kawaguchi wants a right hook. Big hit there. Stephanie Morgan dropping the ball, but Keisha able to catch it out of Stephanie Morgan's mistake, and you're out of here. Kenny Kawaguchi, full on juice, full on life, ready for the left hook coming into Ivan King. Strike one. Have we still not gone through the lineup? This is insane. Right hook here by Kenny Kawaguchi. Another strike for Ivan King. What do you want to do to put this guy away? He wants another right hook. I don't know if this is going to be the one, but can he do it? No! The kid hits it. Fouled off to the lawnmower. That's got to be like an extra point or something. He hit the lawnmower. It turned on. Not looking for the big freeze. Looking for a slow ball. Let's go on the inside. Beautiful strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. That's 3 strikeouts. 21 pitches in. Sidney Weber moved out to left field. And Miss Kawaguchi brought the juice. We're ready to rock. We're only at the bottom of third. This is going to be a high-scoring game for the Mets. Kenny looking for the big freeze here. Going for another strikeout, it seems. Big swing and a miss by Sidney Weber. What does Kenny want? He's looking for a left hook now. Let's see if that could trick Sidney. Going for the bunt, though. Vicky Kawaguchi running to the ball. Not a great arm, but makes it to Billie Jean Blackwood. Crazy Legs able to get the catch, getting the runner out at first. Moving on to the top of the 4th inning. Pete Wheeler up to bat. Got a single earlier on.
What am I supposed to do again?
That was a ball. I could tell. That was a rough hook. Left hook coming in. Big hit by Pete Wheeler, but not big enough. Damn, she catches it. Pete almost made it all the way to first base, but the pitcher, Kristen Sullivan, catches the ball to get her out. Billie Jean Blackwood, not a good power hitter, but not a good runner either. Great first baseman. Up to bat. You swung way too early there, girl. Knocking over my water bottle. There you go. Grounder going to first base. Billie Jean needs to pick up the pace. No, she's out. Good play by the first baseman there for the Padres. Kenny Kawaguchi rolling up to the plate. Has been doing great on the mound as Kristen throws a ball. 19 pitches in, only 1 strikeout. Fouled off by Kenny. Come on. What are we doing here, Kenny? There you go. Kenny Kawaguchi with a nice hit going to the second baseman. Kenny unable to be fast enough. Doesn't make it to the first base of Ekman Acres as we set up for the bottom of the 4th. I am going to set up on the YouTube a poll, I will say. Or that's not what I wanted. I want a poll. Will the Mets retain the lead? Start poll. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. All right. Kristen Sullivan up to bat. 0 for 1 today. Kenny Kawaguchi with 3 strikeouts, 23 pitches in, going for an inside slow ball. Big hit there. trying to dive. Mad Dog doesn't make it. Throws the ball all the way to first base. Unable to make the play. Kristen makes it to first base. Great play by the team there. That's okay. I don't think they were expecting that. Tony Gwynn back up to bat. Going for a left hook. Ball.
Strike 'em all out.
Going for a right hook now. All right, Kenny pulling out all the stops. Strike as runner going to second. Stephanie unable to get it. Keisha Phillips with the ball. Yikes. Bad play there. Stephanie Morgan making a mistake. Wanting another left hook. Kenny Kawaguchi starting to throw the ball a little all over the place. We're sending balls down the pipeline, and that's not what he needs to do here for the Mets tonight. Wants a heater going up on the inside. Big hit by Tony. Pablo in the outfield. Get in front of it, Pablo. Doesn't get in front of it. Gets hit by the ball. Sending it to third base. Sending it to home. No, Kenny's got to recover the ball. Sends it to home. Vicky Kawaguchi gets her out. But the runner makes it to second safely. That's okay. Sometimes you need to get the out like that as Whitney Singh comes up. Another heater by Kenny Kawaguchi. Hit by Whitney to the outfield. Neither of the outfielders got in front of it. Pete Wheeler unable to do it. Throwing the ball to Keisha. Not a powerful enough arm. Kenny's rolling away. Kenny, what are you doing? He ran into his sister twice. He rolled over her foot. And we let Tony Gwynn get a run for the Padres. I can't believe it. That was rough. That was rough. Hannah Peavy comes back up to the plate. Slow ball here. Bouncing it. Sending it to first base. Gets her out. Sending it all the way to third. No, she's unable to make it. Runner safe at third base. Lisa, Mad Dog. That's okay. Billie Jean's arm wasn't that heavy there. Closed stance by Christina Beatty as she steps up to the mound. Striked out the first time she was at bat today. Oh my God, Animus. I'm sick of you. Ace saying, so it begins. The downfall of this team will not be happening on my watch. We're only 31 pitches in for Kenny Kawaguchi at the bottom of the fourth. 2 more strikes in a row there. Can he get a 4th strikeout and put an end to this inning where we let a run in? Let's see. Big hit by Christina in the outfield. Pablo dives for it, unable to get it. Another runner scores. Pete Wheeler chucking the ball to second base. Keisha Phillips tagging her out, able to get Christina out, but another runner comes in. Wild plays, wild moves, maybe some poor moves by my team here tonight as Tony Del Vecchio comes back up to bat. You got 1 run onto the mound today. Hits off to first base. Not going to be fast enough. I should have seen that one coming. Pablo may or may not be slacking tonight. He was able to make it to second base and was one of our runs, but he hasn't hit it out of the park or anything as we get sent a ball on the 23rd pitch of Kristen Sullivan. 1 strikeout by her. Mad Dog bouncing foul tip. Going for the line drive here. Let's see if we close her stance a little bit and see what that does. Maybe I'll throw the pitcher off. Damn, another strike for the Mad Dog. Lisa Crockett is a mean one on third base. Hasn't been doing nearly as hot as before. Ball up top. Another foul ball. by Lisa. 2 first base runs. Come on, we got this, Lisa. There you go. There you go. Make it to first. Drop. There you go. Lisa makes it to first base. The Mad Dog. Woof, woof. We're on first base. Top of the 5th, Pablo Sanchez coming up to bat. We needed a home run here. Wasn't able to hit the ball against Sidney Weber, but Kristen Sullivan sending a ball up top on the inside to Pablo. Not the smartest move. Let's get something in this batter's box here. Big hit by Pablo. It's going to the outfield. Is he going to drop it? No! Tony Gwynn with the catch in the outfield. Pablo gets caught out here today. Stephanie Morgan, the shortstop, 0 for 2. Her batting average looks better than it actually is, it seems, because she's rough. Ball on the outside. Here we go. Swing and a miss by Stephanie Morgan. Bouncing ball. What can I even say? I mean, I really got nothing to say as this kid comes up to bat. That's, yeah, I just, come on, man. You'd think, whatever, girls. Here we go. Kenny Kawaguchi, left hook to the outside for a ball on Andres Ibsen. Going for the slow ball right down the middle. Let's see where he puts this. Beautiful strike, landing a little low, just inside the strike zone, though. Looking for a heater. Whoa! That's a big option there. Ball.
Get you better.
Saying he's going to get you better. Lots of threats thrown out by Kenny Kawaguchi. Hit there by Andres Ebsen. Fouled off. Thank goodness, because I almost made Lisa try to get in front of that ball.
I'm gonna strike them all out.
Slow ball. Left hook. Right hook. Heat. I'm going to drink my juice now. Maybe not the smartest play, but Kenny looked like he needed it. I bet his arm was starting to hurt. Throwing it for a strikeout there. 4th strikeout for Kenny Kawaguchi. 38 pitches in. Samantha Winslow coming back up to bat. Can we strike her out? He wants to hit us with an elevator right after drinking that juice. Hit straight to the shortstop. Not getting in front of it. Throwing it to first base. Able to still get her out. Billie Jean Blackwood at first base. Getting Samantha out. Ivan King back up to bat. Kenny looking for a slow ball on the inside. Kenny and Vicky rolling and running for the ball out again here. Giving him juice just delays your choking now at the end. Well, I don't know what you're talking about with this choking thing, because this team doesn't choke. This ain't like the other teams I've played with in backyard baseball that has professional players like Cal Ripken Jr. and Derek Jeter who fail. Strike by Vicky Kawaguchi. Kristen Sullivan still at the mound. 34 pitches in with 1 strikeout. I don't even know why I swung. Damn it! Yeah, go home, Vicky. Keisha Phillips, this is what we needed. We needed Keisha to come up to bat.
Keisha.
2 times she's gone to second base. It's okay. We're good. It's fine. She's fine. There you go. Keisha with the hit, fouled off to the back, to the stands in the back of Ekman Acres. Another big hit by Keisha. There you go. Don't catch that. Don't catch that. I can't. Pete Wheeler, Speedy Pete, up to the plate. Not a good hitter, but look at this. Look at the speed of Pete Wheeler. Makes it all the way to first base in time before they even got the ball. Billie Jean, this might be a sacrifice out, so we might have to send Pete. All right, Billy. If you're gonna be able to put it in the bleachers, then good luck. Oh my God! Line drive to third base. Billie Jean not quick enough. So we head into the bottom of the second here. Sydney Weber back up to the plate against Kenny Kawaguchi. Kenny Kawaguchi, 40 pitches, 4 strikeouts. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you play the game, folks. Going for the elevator here. Nice strike on the tennis player. She was able to get to first base at one point in today's game. Slow ball on the inside. Nice hit there to Stephanie. Shortstop able to send it to Billie Jean, getting her out. Sydney Weber goes home as Kristen Sullivan, your pitcher, is up to the plate. She also got a single today. Let's see if we can get a strikeout for Kenny Kawaguchi. Strike 1 with the slow ball in the center of the batter's box. Going for a left hook now. Hit there by Kristen Sullivan. Pablo needs to get in front of the ball. He dropped it. Pablo dropped the ball. Tony coming back up. Heater going for the outside a bit. Able to get the strike up top and on the outside. Left hook here. Let's scare him. Ugh. Yeah, there you go. Got the strike. Pablo Sanchez shaking his head. He wants the right hook. Oh, big hit by Tony. Sending it to the outfield. Pete stopping it. Going to second. Going for the double play. Unable to do it. Tony makes it safe at first base as Whitney comes up to bat again. 1 for 2 today. Kenny Kawaguchi, I bet his arm is starting to feel it, but he's getting used to these 9-inning games. Hit there by Whitney. Straight to Pablo in the outfield. Runner out at second once again. Beautiful. Forced out as we start the top of the 7th inning. Welcome in, everybody, to JP Sport. Kenny Kawaguchi at the plate. Ball up top. Nice and easy. If we can get Kenny to roll to first once again here, great. We're going for the playoffs. Swung way too late there. Kenny Kawaguchi unable to hit that ball. Strike down the middle. Kristen Sullivan throwing a ball. Look at Kenny's batter's eye. He knows exactly where that ball's going to be. They're going to walk this kid again. Roll the first, Kenny. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of game we need to get going here. To load up the bases by walks. 46 pitches in, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Is Kristen Sullivan starting to fall apart here as Tony Vecchio comes up to the plate? Strike in the corner on the inside. Tony's closing up his stance. Kenny Kawaguchi at first base. Ready to start rolling as it's popped straight up for an out. Kenny still safe at first, though. Lisa Crockett, the Mad Dog, up to bat.
Here goes
3
nothing.
for 3 today. All singles. Big hit there. Come on, Kenny. Roll. Roll. Damn it. Mad Dog makes it to first. Kenny gets out. Pablo Sanchez, 1 for 2 today. He's just got to send it out of the park. Now's his time. It's his only chance left. There you go, Pablo. Sending it straight to the back of center field. Is she going to catch it? She does for the third out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Technically, it should be the 7th inning stretch, right? I gotta... Oh, I guess technically, check out my Maddie's Fight jersey. Yes, Maddie's Fight Night coming soon, not only to the Mets of St. Lucie, Florida, but also to Shock Wrestling. All right. I'm 1 water down. You have to pay for a jersey, TJ. I don't know why you want a jersey, but you're praying for the Mets' downfall. Team's looking pretty good. Everyone's looking juiced up. Looking at the stats here as we are going to the bottom or the top of the 8. Where are we? I can't remember. Right hook here for Kenny Kawaguchi going in to Hannah Peavy. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bottom of the 7th. Slow ball into the right corner. I'm not sending you my jersey. Pablo finally catches a ball in the outfield. How am I a heel to this chat? You donate to childhood cancer funds if you buy one of the childhood cancer jerseys. Sorry, TJ wants everything for free. Whiner. Hit to the outfield, Tony. Unable to catch it. What's Tony doing? Tony just chewing on his lollipop in the outfield. Distracted. Runner on first. 1 out. Andres Ibsen. Kenny Kawaguchi with the slow ball coming in hot to Andres Ibsen. Here we go. A heater by Kenny Kawaguchi. Big early swing by Andres. Slow ball. No. Left hook. No. He sucks at these hooks, man. All right. Well, prove me wrong then, Kenny. Another strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. 54 pitches in. 5 strikeouts. Samantha Winslow coming back in. This pole is a whiff. There we go. Heater by Kenny Kawaguchi on the inside. Strike 1. I don't know what we're talking about with this whole 75% chance that it will blow the lead. It ain't going to happen. Oh, shit, it's 3-2. Kenny Kawaguchi. Heater coming in. Oh, strike! A little bit on the outside. Slow ball now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. Wow. This kid, I tell you what, every single time, he knows exactly what he's doing. Kristen Sullivan walking up to the plate. Originally, Rod Kip was supposed to be on this stream with me, talking to me, but he decided to work instead, and that was more important. That's why we started the stream a little bit later today, even, because strike fudge. Because in honor of Rod Kip, what the hell are you guys doing? I'm reading the chat. Come on, Stephanie. Damn it. The chat is losing it, talking about pizza. Ball for Vicky Kawaguchi. My whole team seems to have one hell of a batter's eye, or Kristen Sullivan is just playing absolutely terribly right now. Damn it. What is wrong with you guys? Of course, we have a huge night tomorrow on PWF. The season finale of the show. They're going to walk Vicky. The second possibly fastest runner on the team, Vicky Kawaguchi, might be sent to first base. No, strike there. What do we do? What do we do, chat? Chat, what do we do? Do we swing? Vicky Kawaguchi walking to first base. That's what we need here. We need to get another run or two because I'm starting to stress out that I might actually blow this lead. Top of the 8th inning. I don't want you to be there, TJ. Ball. Keisha Phillips seems to not be able to get the power to send it to a home run territory. But if we go for a line drive, ball on the inside, and she swings anyway. Not a smart move by Keisha Phillips. Big hit. Line drive to center field. It drops. Vicky Kawaguchi going for third base. It drops at second base. Vicky Kawaguchi. Runner going home as Keisha Phillips slides into second base and doesn't slide into second base. She slides into second base. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Pete Wheeler, top of the 8th inning. 1 out. Kristen Sullivan, 62 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Pete Wheeler going for the power possibly. Big hit by Pete. Going to the outfield. I don't think she's going to make it. She doesn't make it. Vicky Kawaguchi running into home. Pete Wheeler going to second. Keisha Phillips running home. Pete Wheeler going to third. Pete Wheeler safe at third. 2 runners in. Keisha Phillips and Vicky Kawaguchi. That's what happens when you get all 3 of the fastest runners on your team. That's what happens when you have the 3 fastest runners on the Mets. Billie Jean Blackwood up to bat. Kristen Sullivan. Nice hit by Billie Jean. Straight to Kristen Sullivan. Sacrifice play. Pete Wheeler trying to make it all the way home. No. Oh, I didn't have him turn around in time, and he gets out. 5-2 as we enter the bottom of the 8th inning. Ivan King up to the plate. 1 strikeout today. Kenny Kawaguchi's mom brought more juice. The only pitcher that has been in today for the Mets. 57 pitches in. Bottom of the 8th. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. 14 hits by the Mets, 8 hits by the Padres. 2 runners. Well, 2 errors for both teams. That's funny. We got Ivan King, Sidney Weber, and Kristen Sullivan. Our players are all looking good. It seems like this is going to be a good statistics game here. Or at least I'm hoping so, because what are we doing? Are we not playing to try to up our stats? This deep into the season, I think we're gonna be turning things around as we get to the halfway point. Big freeze by Kenny Kawaguchi. Who knows where this ball's going to end up, but it stops, tricking Ivan for strike 1 here at the bottom of the 8th inning. Slow ball. The Kenny special coming in hot. Foul tipped off. I sure hope the Mets win Torque, because I don't know why Animus and TJ are both working for the Padres over here, calling me a terrible coach. Another strikeout for Kenny Kawaguchi. 60 pitches in and 7 strikeouts. Yeah, that's what I thought. The ticker takes its time, just like it does at the Mets, you know. I forgot to send this to... Sidney Weber back up to the plate. We have multiple choices here for Kenny Kawaguchi, and the juice box brought in by his mama. Nice hit there by Sidney Weber. Keisha Phillips going for it, sending it to first base, getting her out with Billie Jean Blackwood at first. Kristen Sullivan coming up to the plate. 2 for 3 today, 2 singles. Slow-mo ball. Maybe this will trick her. Let's see here. Oh! Strike with the freeze ball. TJ, I think you're also not realizing another problem with you being sent a Mets jersey. Left hook here by Kenny Kawaguchi. There we go. Another strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. 64 pitches, 8 strikeouts. We're in the 9th. Everybody who doesn't believe in me, everybody who thinks that the Mets are gonna blow it, Kenny Kawaguchi is up to bat. Damn, not a good hit by Kenny there. Because you're a Diamondbacks fan. Diamondbacks is the next game. Hit there by Kenny Kawaguchi, fouled off. Sorry, TJ. Ball up top. Kenny Kawaguchi waiting his turn. 2 strikes. Another ball thrown straight at Kenny Kawaguchi's face. The pitcher getting mad at the other pitcher. The disrespect by Kristen Sullivan on the mound. It's uncalled for. It's unneeded. Hit there by Kenny. Is it fouled off? No. He makes it. Come on, roll, Kenny. Kenny Kawaguchi is out. I bet his arms are tired. He usually doesn't hit normally very well.
Okay, Slick. Let's see what you got.
TJ, I did not. Tony Del Vecchio up to the plate. There you go. Nice hit as he slowly walks to first base. This guy sucks at running. Shaq is in the DLC tomorrow. Face the Ace over here talking all about this DLC for this video game. Nerd. Shouldn't you be talking about the F1 movie or Superman? Both of which you'll be seeing early. TJ doesn't believe Ace. We're not even talking about baseball, boys. What are we doing? Strike for Lisa Crockett. Ball. I don't know why everybody doesn't think I'm capable of winning this game. Another ball. Mad Dog just threatening the pitcher. 74 pitches and she's getting stared. Mad Dog's just staring her down. Foul tip by Lisa Crockett. They're going to walk her. They're going to walk Lisa Crockett to first base. They're scared of her. I don't know why. Beautiful, beautiful walk there. Pablo Sanchez stepping up to the mound. Just Salad closes at 9 o'clock, TJ, just so you know. Pablo at the plate, going for the power. Missing, strike one. Too far on the outside for Pablo Sanchez. Mad Dog at first base, ready to run. There you go, a hit by Pablo. It's not going to be enough, though. Somebody better drop it. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. The Padres up to bat. It's time to put them away. We just can't fall apart here. 64 pitches, 8 strikeouts, no runners on base by Kenny Kawaguchi. No walks to the bait. I don't know baseball. Full juice packet in his back pocket for this inning. This could be a crushing blow to the Padres. Slow ball thrown. Oh! Hit to the outside. Foul ball. Tony with a grounder to first. Nobody's at first base. Kenny roll. He got him out. Kenny rolls to get him out. He said, not for my team. Not in my playbook, pal. Whitney Singh up to bat. Kenny Kawaguchi looking for a left hook here. Bunt. Straight up. Vicky Kawaguchi grabbing the ball, throws to Billie Jean Blackwood for the out. This might be it. Hannah Peavy, 1 for 3 today. Is this an easy out? Who knows? You know what we're going to do? We're going to juice up Kenny Kawaguchi. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs on the board. Hannah Peavy up to bat. Kenny with his signature slow-mo. Slow ball. That's what we're going to start with. Watch him. Here we go. Kenny Kawaguchi. Big hit by Hannah Peavy to the outfield. Stephanie, the shortstop, misses the ball, and she makes it to first base. Bad play by the shortstop, Stephanie. I've said it before. She's terrible. There's something wrong with her on my team. Kenny Kawaguchi going for the slow ball on Christina Beatty. Swing and a miss for strike one. They just need 3 runs to be able to tie up this game in the bottom of the ninth inning. Kenny Kawaguchi throwing a heater towards the outside. Fouled off? No, it's fair. It's a fair ball. Mad Dog chucks it over to second base. Keisha to first, even though they're already out. And the Mets get the win 5-2 here tonight. The final score, the Mets beating the Padres at Ekman Acres. What a win for the Mets. Let's see around the league scores. 5-2 Mets versus the Padres. Seems the Red Monsters got ahead with 7. Kansas City Royals, 6. Wow. I hurt my throat, actually. These high-scoring games kind of stress me out. The Diamondbacks were able to beat the Green Fishes 14-8. That's exactly what we needed for our division. That's exactly what we needed, is put these Mets and get them to the top of the league. The Hornets losing 8 to 20. The Melonheads, 20 runs on the board. These are going to be rough. I don't know if I'll be able to handle dealing with some of these teams coming up here. I can't believe it. Another win for the Mets here. What a record it is. I'm in shock. Let's see here. Gotta update my graphic. Yes, of course. (5-2). There we go. File. Export. Ta-da! Yes, there you go. Changed the graphic. Wow. Those are the results from around the league for Game 7. Let's see the statistics here. Keisha, 4 at-bats for Keisha Phillips.
Keisha Phillips has
2
base
hits.
hits.
Kenny Kawaguchi faced 33 batters. Wow. All right, let's see this season averages. Who is the best player?
If a player gets a hit at every at-bat, their batting average is 1,000.
Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, I did state before. Oops. Oops. There we go. It was a good game. Good game. Proud of my team here. Proud of what they were able to accomplish. Alright, so our next game is going to be the Diamondbacks at the Mets. Let's go and take a look. Do the Diamondbacks have anybody that scares us? Ooh, Barbara Jones, okay. Barbara Jones seems like it's a player we need to be on the lookout for from the Diamondbacks. Diana Hayes, it might be a weak link for the Diamondbacks. Okay, standings. Oh, there they are. 2-5, the Diamondbacks here in the National League West. That ain't it. That ain't it. So it seems like we might have a pretty easy game coming up here just a bit later on. I'll actually... put play-by-play back on. Yes, so the Diamondbacks. All right. But taking a back look at us, 5-2 here so far this season. This is great. This is exactly what we need for the league. Now, if you know me from Shock Wrestling, or if you know me in real life, you know I gotta pee a lot. So, we have coming up here soon the first pitch. Oh, I didn't change that. I didn't change the thing. Hold on, I made a mistake. I made up the... Damn, I messed it up, guys. Don't look. Alright. Now, alright, here we go. Coming up here soon, we have our first pitch at 9:45 for the Diamondbacks at the Mets. That's right, folks. It's going to be a fun game, but I, myself, must go and refill my drink, do a little quick bathroom break. We will be getting back to this in just a few moments. So, I will be right back, folks. Hello. I see that you guys have all started chaos in the chat. Everyone started the chaos. Mets able to get the win. 5-2 record. Just saying. All right. Let me set up the next poll. Mets. Diamond. I see that you guys. Oh, Jesus! I didn't realize. Shut up, JBH. Strike is colored yellow for piss. Yes, Animus. I stay hydrated. MF. Clip it down, and it could be your video for tomorrow. And he's on a scale of 1 to 10. How weird is it gonna be? Someone should have just clipped AP a lot. Alright. How entertaining. Again, with the 75% for the Diamondbacks. I don't even think they have Randy Johnson on their team. Oh, they do. Fuck. Okay. Alright, the pitching might be a little rough for me this game, but that's what I needed for them to be able to get the win against the Fishes, you know? So, this might work in my favor, you know? Oh, I'm supposed to be in front of this. There we go. Fixed it. Alright. Alright, so... I think this batting order ain't bad. You gotta look at Stephanie, though. So, in a different game, I had Pete Wheeler at third. Tony. Vicky Kawaguchi's got to get out of the catcher. I'm gonna make my family grab. Jesus, you fuckers. Hello, everybody. I don't know if anybody's here. Still. Sorry for the slight delay before I thought I was going to have my first pitch. It's a good thing I'm using the blue screen instead of the green screen, as I have retrieved a Papa John's pizza. Actually, one moment. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I could do something here. Here, we'll do. We'll put me like this. Let me... I hope so. I hope you tip the driver well. This is most of the time the POV of my computer is me just staring into the abyss. Hi, welcome to my review. Alright, so we got Better Get You Some Papa John's. I don't know what this dessert is. It looks like chocolate maybe, and goo. Yeah. There's the dessert. I guess I'll put that there. And then the big reveal. Alright. This is, I'm sure, what everybody has been waiting for. Because if you don't know, Ace is a psychopath. He is indeed Team Pizza. Typically, he orders something chaotic when he does this. Also, must I point out that this pizza box logo, this, Papa John's knockoff logo, is much better than the current iteration of the Papa John's logo. Does anybody agree with me? They're Oreo bites. Oh, thank you, Ace. I'm sure my mother will love that. So, yeah, this logo, to me, kind of sucks. Alright, here we go. The big reveal. That is indeed... I didn't even open it. This is indeed a shakaroni. I actually don't know what is on the shakaroni. It smells very good. I don't know if I've ever technically had a shakaroni. So that's cool. We got garlic dipping sauce. Give me a slice review like Portnoy. He's kind of gross when he does it. He like rips the thing out. He's like... I don't have enough space here in my current setup of everything. Banana pepper. Shakaroni, folks. I almost forgot the most important part of the order. A Dr. Pepper. My mother's favorite. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, Ace. Oh, fuck. Oh. It's kind of like an everything pizza almost. It's not bad. It's got dough, bread, sauce, cheese, pepperoni, some type of pepper, olives. Very good. The bread's really good. I'm gonna give this to my mother and not drink it. I'd say that's like damn. That's actually really good. I'd say it's like an 8 out of 10, I guess. Now, I'm curious, right? I gotta try one of these freaking things. No cream. I raw dogged it. Yeah, we just talked about the shakaroni at the Mets the other day. And everybody was like, oh, I never had it. And I was like, I don't think I ever had it either. Yes, Raven. My mother had made me this Shockwave Scary Box cup. And I love it. So that's my pizza box review. Thank you all for joining me on the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood channel for the pizza box. Papa John's, the shakaroni, 8 out of 10. You heard me. Alright. Now, the kids, alright, we gotta get back to it, folks. The kids are losing. Kids are losing their minds. They expected to play 15 minutes ago. They're not. I gotta reset this whole thing now, actually, with my stupid pizza box gag. I hope everybody liked my pizza box. Shout out to the Scary Box that has Alden Mason's Pizza Box, a short film that was definitely made with love over on the channel, as well as some other short films. Actually, while we're on this little break here, we've been working a lot. I know a lot of you viewers currently are the Shock Wrestling viewers, and there's been a lot going on in the Shock Wrestling universe that I'm really excited for coming up here, especially this upcoming weekend. I said it at the beginning of my stream. These are kind of my last few days to be able to stream Backyard Baseball, so I definitely want to do it. Because next week it's going to be a wild live stream of Aftershock this upcoming Sunday. And then, of course, on Friday there is a live stream, 4th of July Fight Night. It's going to be huge. And then after that, I know that we will be setting up for the Maddie's Fight Night live stream, which is really important to me. And the goal is to have the proceeds benefit childhood cancer. And I'm really excited to do it. It's something that has been on my mind since the very beginning, if you saw my last Johnny Vaughn Hollywood video. And I'm excited for it. I hope everybody else is. There's a lot of things I gotta get done with, like, the important stuff on YouTube. But I'm looking forward to it. So let's get into playing some baseball here. That's not it. Haha. Excuse me. Jeez Louise. What did I do? I eliminated myself from the equation. How tall am I? Am I like that? Is that usually how I am? Alrighty, folks. Finally! Diamondbacks still with the 75% for their win here. Don't know where that came from. I got the pizza. The kids are getting jealous. They want some of the pizza, but they don't get some unless they get the win. So we are going to kick it off. We changed up the outfield a little bit. Now we have Vicky Kawaguchi as our center fielder. She's fast. She's a fielder. Thank you, Ace, so much for the pizza. The Mad Dog is out in... Is this right field or left field? We're in right field. I'm an idiot. We're at home field, by the way. Kenny Kawaguchi is still on the mound. Tony Del Vecchio now as the catcher. I think he'll be a bit of a better catcher. I played with Pete Wheeler before at third base, and I think that he ran really well as the third baseman. Once again, Keisha Phillips, second baseman all round, I think is one of the best second basemen in the league, as well as Billie Jean Blackwood, Crazy Legs. Slow at running, she can hit line drives pretty decently, but we'll see where everybody goes. This batter's lineup, I think, might be the one that I kind of figured out for the team. We got the slower players in front of some of the fast players. Pablo isn't super fast. Look at his running stats. His running stats are practically his lowest stats except for the pitching. So I think we're going to have something to work with there Because Lisa is so slow and Tony is so slow. Like I've said before, getting them as the 3 outs or walk-ons are usually the best way to play the game. But, oh, actually, I think I have my fan on still. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Alrighty, kids. It's time. We go for it here. I almost said on Friday Night Strike because I'm so used to saying that.
Ready to have
The kids
fun,
are back.
kiddos?
We
Well,
got
come
play-by-play
on,
here
it's
tonight.
baseball time.
Sunny day and
Let's
Vinny
play.
the Gooch.
And together with my pal, Vinny the Gooch, we'll bring every bit of the action to you.
This will be a great matchup of my 2 favorite teams.
How's the
what's
audio,
their faces
folks?
And the, other guys. A little luck, a lot of skill, and a bunch of great
I don't know where to
attitudes
put
have
my
seen
pizza
these
box.
kids through an outstanding season. You can bet they have hopes of landing in the playoffs, and my guess is they will.
So let's get on with the ball game. Do these fans love their Mets or what? Go Mets!
Yeah, you're goddamn right they do. Let's go. Parks Department 2. Gonna be another great game. At Mets gonna get away with another one, Torquebo says. Animus says, let's go D-backs. Let's see how we kick this game off. All 9 innings here tonight on the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood channel.
Get you better. Chris Milton steps up.
Kenny Kawaguchi with his typical smack talk starting at the mound. Chris Milton up to bat, 275 batting average. What's Kenny Kawaguchi going to kick tonight off with?
Into the windup. The delivery. Swing. Foul.
Fouled off from the heater to kick off tonight's show. First pitch at 10:09. 10:09. Going for a left hook here early on. Hit to left field. Peak catches it at third base. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe that's where we should have put Peak as third base since the start. Kenny Kawaguchi, see something feels off about this. It is 10 p.m. in New York right now, but it's sunny in the field. Well, we're not in New York. We're actually in... Yeah. Heater. Left hook for Kenny Kawaguchi. Going against Luann Liu. Now, I recently also just played with her in a different game. A single game. And she is also quick, but a good pitcher as well. I'm a little scared of her.
From the windup, the pitch.
Wind up pitch for a strike here. Kenny Kawaguchi, 3 pitches in. Kenny Kawaguchi going for another heater here. This time towards the outside. A low ball. Keep forgetting Sunny Day is here. She might be overdoing my commentary. I don't know.
the stretch.
Going for a right hook now. Coming in hot on the inside, but getting the strike against Luann. Luann? That's like an animus sounding name. Slow ball to the top right, top left corner for the strikeout. 5 pitches in, already 6 pitches in, my apologies, and already a strikeout for Kenny Kawaguchi. Alicia Blakely, shortstop, up to the plate now. 310 batting average. Kenny wants to start it off with a spitball. Is that the smartest move? A hit to left field. Going, and gone for a home run.
And it ain't coming back.
I don't know if that's what we need.
Tanya, let's go.
Tanya Lesko. Walking up. 172. Might be easy. Easy out is all I'm saying. Kenny Kawaguchi with the spitball last time did not work out in his favor. Coming in with the heater to kick off this round. Let's see what he's got here. A hit straight to the outfield. No, it's going. And bye-bye baseball. A second home run by the Diamondbacks on Kenny Kawaguchi by Tanya. This is ridiculous. I can't be doing this here tonight. It's 10:13 p.m. on a Tuesday. I have to go all the way to Australia tomorrow for the finale of PWF on Shockwave Sports. And you're sitting here and telling me that I have to deal with the D-backs trying to crush the Mets. 2-0. Barbara Jones up to the plate. 562. The woman I said was an easy out before this. One strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. Wants to go for a left hook. Let's see where he lands this one. A hit straight to the... Oh, Stephanie able to recover that time. There you go. Shortstop Stephanie able to finally do something there. Quick replay on the screen. Keisha Phillips bombing that ball, but Stephanie with the catch. D-backs up 2.
Randy Johnson on the rubber.
I have the hiccups. First time at the plate.
Here I go. Here's the motion. The pitch. The wing.
Nice little grounder to the pitcher, but able to get Kenny out. Once again, it's expecting. My batting lineup is lined up weird. And it's done like that on purpose. Because watch, Tony Del Vecchio, 411, about to hit a line drive straight out. Not out of the park. Not out of the park.
He's set. The delivery.
Shit. This is gonna be hard, guys. I don't know if I said it before, but Randy Johnson's gonna be a pain in my ass.
A swing.
Son of a bitch! Then I have to do my 7th inning stretch. This is gonna be tough. I don't like this, guys. This is gonna be hard. I don't know.
Here goes nothing.
I'm sitting on my own cord.
From the windup and the offering.
Mother. There you go. Line drive to left field. Caught for the out. 3 outs in a row this inning for the Diamondbacks to send the Mets a packin'. 2 runs, 2 hits for the D-backs. This is not it, guys. Yikes. I did not expect this. A spitball by Kenny Kawaguchi coming in hot.
No out.
10 pitches in, 1 strikeout. The 2 hits were 2 home runs, folks. That ain't it. That ain't the way that we should be doing this. Kenny coming in with his signature slow ball now. Hit to left field. Pete Wheeler with the catch and the out. Thank God. Randy Johnson. Now, I've played with Randy Johnson in the past multiple times in backyard baseball. Not a good hitter. Sometimes he's able to ground the ball, but he also is one of the slowest players I've ever experienced. Throwing in the slow ball to the opposite team's pitcher. It's up in the air. Tony Del Vecchio with the catch to get Randy Johnson out. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Mammy Skiyumsby. I didn't hear what Sunny Day said. I should have been listening. Slow ball. All right, Kenny Kawaguchi coming into Tony Del Vecchio. Grounder to Kenny. Kenny straight to first base for the out. That's what I'm talking about. Billie Jean Blackwood, always there at first base. Sounds like probably one of the ex-girlfriend's names of Animus. It's fantastic. Instant replay on the board. Folks, I hope you are enjoying the show so far. The Mets with a win against the Padres, but now against the Diamondbacks, not doing nearly as hot. Teams playing for a pizza from Papa John's, the Shakaroni itself. Pablo Sanchez up to the mound, going for the power hit. Let's see what he can do against Randy Johnson. 5 pitches in, 1 strikeout. Here's the pitch. A hit down to right. No, another out. This is ridiculous. Stephanie Morgan up. Easy out for the other team if they've seen how she plays before here in the league. Stephanie Morgan, 303. Always going for that open stance, but I never seem to be able to hit the ball when she goes into that position. Line drive is the plan. Down right field. Running as fast as she possibly can. Easy out at first base after retrieving it. Vicky Kawaguchi up to the mound. The ballerina herself. One of the fastest players on the team. We're going to try for a bunt here. I know it's not what you should do, but we'll see. Son of a bitch. They may try to walk her. We haven't seen that happen too often here with Vicky Kawaguchi. Let's see. Ball. Son of a bitch.
0-2. Takes the stretch. The pitch. Swung on.
There you go. Nice bunt. Over to the left. Run, Vicky. Vicky able to make it to first base. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to play a little risky here with Vicky Kawaguchi. We're already down by 2 outs. Vicky needs to do something like a steal maybe. Of course, we can get the power out of Keisha. I believe it. We haven't seen it yet all season by her. Mostly going for line drives, but the power hit by Keisha Phillips. Pop fly to the outfield. Could that be enough? No, it's not enough. Keisha runs back. Vicky Kawaguchi going in for the run to home. She makes it. She makes it all the way home. Keisha Phillips running for second base. She's able to do it. That's what I'm talking about. A double by Keisha Phillips, sending Vicky Kawaguchi home. We are on the board. Pete Wheeler is up to bat. Possibly the other fastest player on the team. We have our Speedos all lined up here. Pete Wheeler up to plate. Ball hit. Oh, strike. Just close enough. It's a good thing he swung there. Pete Wheeler now 629 batting average. Let's see if he can get a hit here. On the outside, a hit to the outfield. It drops down. Keisha Phillips going for it. Pete Wheeler going for second base. Keisha Phillips running into home. Pete Wheeler going to third. Pete Wheeler makes it to third, and Keisha Phillips scores. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we needed here. We're all tied up. Bottom of the second inning. D-backs 2, Mets 2. Billie Jean Blackwood up to the plate against Randy Johnson. 13 pitches, 1 strikeout. Runner at third. Ball. Damn it. Let's see.
Set. He throws it. A swing.
Hit to the left field. No, infield still. Unable to make it. I should have sent Pete Wheeler home. Oh, bad move by the coach. Bad move by the coach. Instant replay there. Easy out onto first base by the crazy legs. 2-2. It's all tied up here.
Are stuck in a tie ball game. Diana Hayes comes to the plate with nobody out.
Diana Hayes at the plate here. Hold on.
The coach calls timeout.
Diana Hayes, Chris Milton, Luann Lou. Luann, I'm a little afraid of. Check that man for the Flintstone vitamins. It's a dangerous thing. I'm more worried about the way they use their bubble gum as tries for spitballs. Bottom of the third. Top of the third, I mean. This team stresses me out more than you may think. This team's also going to miss out on all their chances to eat some of this shakaroni. Not sponsored, by the way. Just saying. Kenny, you gotta give me something. Slow ball.
Into the motion, pitch on the way. Swung on. A bouncing ball. He scoops it up, throws it to first. That's it for her.
Easy out.
Chris Milton comes to the plate.
Chris Milton at the plate. Kenny Kawaguchi's signature slow ball.
Here's the pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Hey!
He gobbles it up, tosses it over to first. Safe.
Look, I don't know why they're playing so bad. If they want some of this pizza, they just gotta play good. Alright! I'm scared of her. She's one of the best players on my other team.
Into the motion and the delivery. Strike one. 0-1.
Just because she's been struck out once already doesn't mean we can underestimate her. Foul tip. 2 strikes. You know, I don't have that much alcohol, TJ. Heat said no. All right. Kenny Kawaguchi shaking his head yes for a slow ball. Swing over down to Kenny Kawaguchi. Both of... What are you guys doing? Everybody's safe. Safe at first, safe at second. For every run scored on me, take a shot. I don't have that much alcohol. And don't talk about my tip in public like that, TJ. Alicia Blakely. Shortstop hit a home run, which would not be good for me if that happens right here, right now. Let's see. Slow ball.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Swung on.
Mother fricker. Vicky Kawaguchi chasing after the ball, sending down to second base. Keisha Phillips taking it, sending it home, sending it home. He scores. He's still able to score. This little brat. This little brat was able to score.
Anya, let's go. Steps up. Runners at the corners. 1 out.
This is why I'm going to eat the shakaroni. Right in front of them.
From the stretch, cut to the plate. Swing. And the
Now you're so stuck, Kenny. What the hell, man?
into the windup and the throw. A swing.
Oh, my God.
Fouled back. And the count is 0-2.
This is ridiculous. What are you doing?
Into the motion and the throw. And he has fanned the batter. I'm good. Barbara Jones steps up to bat.
That's my boy. Kenny Kawaguchi. Barbara draws up to the plate. Oh. Oh.
Takes the stretch. He throws it. Swung on. Plug your ears. It's a screaming line drive.
Son of a bitch!
Hit that hard, let me tell ya.
They scored a run. No good. Hillary
The replay
Clark
was
steps
uncalled
up to
for.
bat. From the stretch, the pitch. Swinging. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Screaming line drive.
Best thing you can do when you hear that scream is just that. You're probably not gonna catch it.
What were you doing?
You don't want to be in its way.
He's all over it. Throws it over to first. And she's safe. Andy Johnson shot. Bases loaded. 2 out. Ready now. Throws it. Swung on.
Motherfucker.
Grounder. My, oh my.
All I can say is I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah.
And that's your ground rule double. Scores another run. And they score. Mamie Skilmsby comes to the plate. And there are runners at
I don't get it. Hold on. You're telling me these motherfuckers got 2 screaming line drives and an undergrounder? I've had nothing. This is when coach starts yelling at the umpire. Bro, what the hell? I know you're joshing me. Look at Randy Johnson's jackass just standing back there. I ain't playing with that. That ain't cool, man.
He comes
Heater
to the pitch.
coming in by Kenny Kawaguchi, swinging a miss for a strike.
And the count is 0-1.
Spitball coming in down the middle. No, going to the left a bit for another strike there. All we needed was 1 out. This is like the St. Lucie Mets. Going for the signature slow ball.
Swing.
Bouncing ball to first base. First base tagging her out before the run comes in. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you need some slow players. All right. Welcome in, Relic. One of my bestest friends in the whole wide world. Relic, these graphics are worse than I remember. See, I didn't play this game growing up. I just feel like this wasn't in my wheelhouse, so...
Right over the center. From the windup.
Wait.
Swing.
Kenny Kawaguchi with a line drive to third base. Third base dropping the ball. Kenny Kawaguchi going for second, though. Turns around. Not quick enough. Oh, mother Fletcher. No, now you're bullying the kid in the wheelchair. That was uncalled for. All right, can I call a timeout this time?
Next batter.
Yeah, Tony. Hey, Grease Lightning. All right, timeout. Jeez Louise. I'm trying to call a timeout. This damn team. How did defense choke that hard? Got us outside. These graphics are worse than I remember. I didn't play this game when I was younger, so I don't remember these graphics all too well. Kenny can't throw it outside on the man. I'm about to say this is a league regulation on a wheelchair. Yes, okay. So to go back to what the bird brain said, TJ, take a shot for everyone scored on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'll be right back. Coach JVH is taking shots again.
He comes center. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike. 1 out.
Come on, Tony.
From the windup, rose it. Swung on. Hammered down the middle. Plays it off the wall. Beats the ball to first. Lisa Crockett, ready for the pitch. Runner on first, 1 out. Here goes nothing. The windup, pitch on the way. The swing, strike 1.
Raven, are you there?
0-1.
I had this.
He winds,
Some of
pitch on the
this.
way.
It was almost empty, so I took out some of this.
Foul.
I took out some of this. This is pretty good, actually. Usually it's better with, like, Carol Ann's, which I did also do a shot of.
He throws it. The swing,
Ah!
a blooper in foul territory. 0-2.
Oh, I didn't give my mother the Dr. Pepper. I'll have to do that in the morning.
Takes the stretch. He throws it. Swing. That's a foul.
Torque, are you still here? You son of a bitch.
Here's the windup and delivers. Swing.
Son of a
Down
bitch!
Oh, great. That's just what I wanted to happen.
It's Vale vodka, caramel flavored.
Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Alright, let's get serious, kids. Pablo Sanchez is up to bat. Torque, I am currently listening to music that would get me
And the count is
copyright
0-1.
strike to hell.
From the stretch and the throw.
I didn't realize.
Swing. That's a
Oh,
foul.
Animus might like this. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a big fan of the band Death. I like that band a lot.
Into
Big
the
fan of
windup
Chuck
and the
Schuldner.
offering.
Florida grown band.
That was ball one. And the count is 1-2.
I didn't realize they did a cover of God of Thunder. That's pretty cool. I would love this Mets team to get the win. Pablo Sanchez up to bat. Big hit to the right field line. It's gone. It's gone. We got a home run for Pablo Sanchez, not tying it up. It is now 6-4. Diamondbacks in the lead, sending Tony Del Vecchio and Pablo Sanchez home. Pablo Sanchez coming in hot. Yeah, TJ, the band Death, you little K-pop listener. Settle down over there. Are you trying to get me to threaten you, or what are you doing?
Stephanie Morgan comes up to the plate.
Holy crap, so many people joined our Discord!
I've modeled my stance off the great Babe Ruth. Ready now. Pitch on the way.
Stephanie with the open stance, going for a power hit, unable to do it even though she had an open stance. Pablo is the GOAT. J.O., yeah?
Into the motion. Throws it. Swing.
Bro,
Strike
this
two.
Stephanie Morgan, I swear to God. Straighten up your stance, go for a line drive, and just hit it down the middle. Grip it and rip it.
Swing. And that's strike three.
Would have been a ball. That's on me. That's on me.
Oh well, even Cal has bad days, I suppose. And this inning is over. The Mets are losing.
Mets losing. Diana Hayes, though, coming up to the plate. Diamondbacks 6, Mets 4. Going for the heater. Kenny Kawaguchi's juice is running low. 29 pitches, 2 strikeouts, top of the 4th. He had much less pitches in the last game. And we are probably going for 3 here tonight. Big swing for a strike there by Diana Hayes. Going for another heater. Let's go for the top right. Bouncing ball to Kenny. Kenny Kawaguchi grabbing it, sending it to first base, unable to do it in time. Billie Jean Blackwood able to pick it up, but unable to get the out. Chris Milton up to bat, 1 for 2 today.
Nobody out.
1 single. Let's see if we can... Kenny. Kenny's 31 pitches in. Doesn't really know what he's looking for. An intentional walk here, it seems.
High ball one. Attempts to steal.
Oh! Ah!
Over to second.
Big throw by Tony Del Vecchio to Keisha Phillips for the out at second base. I can't believe it. Show the instant replay. Did anybody see that? That was insane, folks. That was wild. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that in my life. Wow. Right hook here for Kenny Kawaguchi. 33rd pitch here tonight for a ball. Of course, Kenny getting real tired recently. He already pitched another game today, and I think I am going to do the third game. You know, Ace delivered me a pizza. Now I feel like I have to make this stream a little bit longer. Kenny Kawaguchi and the rest of the team really want the pizza. You know, if they're able to win tonight's game against the D-backs, they'll be able to get some and share it with me. Maybe some of the Oreos. None of the Dr. Pepper, though. That's from my mother. Left hook coming in hot. Through the center. No, it's too low. Unable to do it. Tommy John surgery would be absolutely terrible for Kenny Kawaguchi. Throwing a slow ball straight down the middle. Pablo Sanchez in the outfield, getting in front of it, but unable to get the ball in time, sending it to second base, then back to the pitcher. Runner on first. Luann Liu, once again, somebody I fear. I know she's only gotten one run, and before that, I thought she had a strikeout, but I could be wrong. Slow ball is not the move from Kenny Kawaguchi. Starting to run low on that juice. Going for a big heater. Don't know where it's going to end up. Strike one, even though it was in ball territory. Not a good enough eye on Luann Liu. Let's see, what does he want here? Kenny Kawaguchi looking for another slow ball. Coming in. Going for the bunt. Smart move here. Sending it to first base. Unable to do it in time because she's too fast. Should have sent it to second base for the forced out, but unable to do it. Luann, this is what I feared. I've played with her before. I've seen how she runs. She is quick. Maybe not the best hitter in the league, but she's quick. She'll confuse your team like she did to Kenny Kawaguchi and Tony Del Vecchio there. Kenny Kawaguchi coming in hot with another slow ball to Alicia Barkley. Tony, infield fly rule. Tanya Lesko back up to the mound. Slow ball coming in here. Grounder, under grounder. We have no idea where this ball may end up. Right in front of Lisa. Hitting her in the face. Crazy Legs going for it. Both runners coming in just like the Phillies. Oh my God. That was intense, folks. That was insane. Double scored. 8 runs. I have the hiccups. For the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swinging.
Kenny Kawaguchi with the slow ball. Sending it to first. Sending it back home. We got the out. Ending this atrocious inning. Yikes. Yikes, 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 folks. Look, 83% believe that the Diamondbacks are going to win. Hold on. Vicky, give me a minute. Kenny needs to get subbed out. He's really holding his Mets team back. I disagree, Torque, because Kenny is one of the best players on this team as a pitcher. He belongs on the mound. That's where he belongs. Well, the Mets make the... Starting the poll on here, as well as I will be on... Actually, let me... Gotta do a few analytical things here. Ah! Once again, tomorrow night, PWF on Shockwave Sports. Wednesday night, the grand finale of PWF. It's going to be huge. I cannot wait for it. I'm sure a certain jackass will be joining me in the booth for tonight, and it will be a good time. I cannot actually wait for it. The grand finale of PWF. If you do not already know, there is a ton of things story-wise that have been going on in PWF here recently that have been quite important to the overarching Shock Wrestling universe. Now, if you don't know about the Shock Wrestling universe, be sure to check it out over on Shockwave Sports. Link will be in the description below. Well, the ad, actually, will be in the description below. It is always a fun time over there. I am currently... I'm trying to Instagram post. Where's poll? Poll. Look, I'm trying to make sure I post more on social media. Sorry for that. My brain kind of shut off there for a second, if I'm gonna be honest. Vicky Kawaguchi at the plate. Going for a line drive here. She hits it. Going up in the air. Pop fly over to Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson. Son of a bitch.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back. 1 out.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
This dime.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing.
Wow.
Strike 1. From the windup, touch to the plate. Ball 1, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 1 for Big Keisha Phillips at the plate. Randy Johnson, 33 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Killed the bird.
Swinging.
Big hit by Keisha Phillips to the outfield. Unable to get to it in time. She makes it to first base. 1 out. Keisha Phillips at first base. This is dangerous territory. Pete Wheeler coming up to the plate. We're going to step it up a bit. Keisha might try to steal. Pete Wheeler setting up for a line drive. Animus isn't joining me. I don't know what that means. A line drive down to second. Dropping it, and Keisha making it. Person on first and second base. That's what I'm talking about. Diamondbacks are loved, man. Don't know what to tell you. Settle down, Animus. You have no friends. Simple as that. Billie Jean Blackwood coming up to the plate. Not the best hitter, not the best runner. Could be a sacrifice play, but I'm sure we can send Keisha at least home. Pitch is thrown by Randy Johnson. Line drive to first base. Keisha Phillips running as fast as she possibly can. Oh, there's no catcher. There's no catcher. A score by Keisha Phillips. Billie Jean Blackwood turning around and running back to first. Running back to second base, but she's tagged out. Pete Wheeler at third base. Keisha Phillips with the run for 5 runs for the New York Mets. Kenny Kawaguchi coming up to the plate now. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Kenny Kawaguchi, line drive over to third. Pete Wheeler running, sacrifice play. Pete Wheeler unable to do it. Unable to get to home in time. 8-5. The Diamondbacks are up to bat.
And the
Shoot.
inning is over. Left one on third.
Top of the
The Mets
fifth.
are losing. Hillary Vargas comes to the
Hillary
plate.
Vargas
Nobody
stepping
out.
up to the plate. 1 for 2 today. A single earlier on. Going for an intentional walk. Okay.
Throw. Ball one, and the count is 1-0.
Interesting move. Interesting call by Kenny Kawaguchi. 42 pitches in. 2 strikeouts. Wants to go for a here. His arm is definitely feeling it. Sending it in for a ball. I haven't heard any pipe out of him. He has a peep out of the guy.
Stretch, cuts to the plate. Swing. Popped it up.
Signature slow ball. Popped up.
Leaps up.
Kenny trying to catch it. Unable to do it. Still sending it over to the first. Not in time.
Randy Johnson.
Easy out by Randy Johnson unless they still have screaming line drives or undergrounders hidden. Slow ball into the corner. Strike one for Randy Johnson as he changes his stance to an open. Kenny's still confident that he can strike everybody out as his juice box is loaded. The undergrounder. I said this would happen. I said this would happen, and it goes out for a double here tonight. Randy Johnson 2 times tonight has used the undergrounder to get a double, sending his third baseman there. This is ridiculous. I can't be dealing with this.
Nobody out.
Left hook now.
Stretch and delivers. Strike one.
Strike one against Mammy
All
Skiumzi.
out.
Kenny's still very confident going with his signature slow ball.
Swinging.
Hit straight over to Kenny Kawaguchi. Beautiful out. Beautiful play there by Kenny Kawaguchi to Billie Jean Blackwood on first base. Torque, I know Kenny's tired, but he's way more than confident. He hasn't said my arm hurts. He hasn't said I need juice. His mom's the one who's supposed to be sending the juice here, and she hasn't. Swing and a miss by Diana Hayes. Strike one. Going for another signature slow ball here. Kenny Kawaguchi. Undergrounder. The move has been pulled on us again. The Diamondbacks are cheating here tonight as they get another runner in. Throwing it to catcher. Tony Delvecchio gets Randy Johnson out here at the plate. This is unbelievable. Tony Delvecchio getting Randy Johnson out, but still another run, putting the Diamondbacks up 9-5 against the Mets here tonight. A slow ball by Kenny Kawaguchi. Kenny finished this inning. A soft hit over to him, who will make it to first base first. There we go. A nice out to put an end to this suffering at the top of the inning. Yikes. Yikes. Here at home field, the Mets are definitely suffering as the instant replay starts. Billie Jean Blackwood getting the catch to get the out of the inning.
That's one on second. The Mets are losing. Next batter.
This is rough for the boys, that's for sure. Tony Delvecchio up to the plate. Let's see what he's got here. Setting up for a line drive. A pitch by Randy Johnson onto the out. Oh, over on top.
Luann Louis steps up to the pitcher's mound.
Oh! Randy Johnson subbed out for Luann Louis. One of the...
Hey, what's going on here?
She hit me with the fireball. One of the best pitchers in the league, Luann Louis.
Stretch and the throw. Swinging.
Nice hit there by Tony Delvecchio. Everybody backed off, which might not have been the smart move because Luann can't throw. We need a coach to give the team morale-boosting rallying speech. The chacaroni is so gone. Look, we're only 4 runs down, Animus. We can tie this thing up. Mad Dog's up to the plate. We got...
She kicks the delivery.
Motherfucker.
0-1.
I had nothing to say there. Sorry, team. I didn't mean to swear in front of all of you.
And the delivery.
Ball by Luann.
Ball 1.
Frozen ball, by the way.
Into the motion. The delivery. Swung on. Strike.
This
This doesn't shake her up.
And
this
down
little
the
girl is going to be the death of me.
She's set. And the pitch. The swing. That's
Foul
the
tip
foul.
by Lisa Crockett. Mad Dog does do this. Crockett the Rocket. Yeah, that's a good
From
name,
the
Torque.
windup, cut to the plate. The swing. Strike. She goes down on
Folks,
Oh, great.
I wish I could make this game have the team play on its own.
Pablo Sanchez.
Because I really got to pee, and I don't know if Pablo can do this by himself. All right, Pablo, listen to me.
Adios, baseball.
You're goddamn right. Adios, baseball.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Look, we might go for the steal. Who knows?
Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. Swing. The runner goes.
Tony Delvecchio unable to make it to second base. Breaking news, JVH has been arrested for fighting a child. While I'd be me fighting the parent. What do I need a timeout for,
1-1
Torque?
pitch. That was
Ball.
2. The target goes up. A 2-1 pitch. Low ball 3. Runner on
They
base.
might walk Pablo. I've seen it happen before. We just saw it in the last game.
Ready now. 3-1 pitch.
There you go. Nice hit to the outfield.
Line, and it goes
You
out.
son of a gun.
At first, safe at first.
Pablo Sanchez unable to do it for the team here tonight as Stephanie Morgan steps up to the plate. Easy out. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Stamp off the great Babe Ruth.
If you're modeling your stance after Babe Ruth, I mean, you can't really be doing too much here.
The swing.
Big hit by Stephanie Morgan, sending it to the shortstop. Tony Delvecchio slides, but not in time for the out here tonight. What an inning that was for the Mets. Unable to get a runner in.
That's the end of the 5th.
Diamondbacks up 9-5. Fastest runner on their team, Leanne Lou, is coming up to plate. No juice for Kenny Kawaguchi. We're going to have to call a timeout. Kids, the Papa John's kids, we're starting to run out of this Papa John's shakaroni shit, just so you know. I don't know if there's gonna be enough for the team, if I'm being honest. And I'm down to get more. But the problem is, none of you guys are getting, you guys aren't with it, it seems, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Not a fan. Do you really care about the game of baseball? Because if you did, you think you'd see a lot more effort put in. Motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Do you want the Papa John's or not? It's simple as that. I dropped an olive somewhere. Look. I don't know what you guys are doing. But we need to get our heads in the game. Thank you, Animus. Thank you, Torque. We gotta get our heads in the game. That's it's simple as that. Your coach has to pee. And refill his alcoholic beverage. I mean his beverage. Before we continue. The umpires are losing their minds. Skipper's got to do what Skipper's got to do. You hear me? Skipper's got to do what Skipper's got to do. Coach, you got to get these hits. I swear to God. If this team doesn't get their asses in gear, we're not having a pizza party for 6 months. I'll be right back. Welcome in, Gino. You little punk.
Here's the motion and the offering. The swing. There's a bunt. He gobbles it up. The throw to first base. Safe. Alicia Blakely steps up to bat. Runner on first. Nobody out. From the windup, fires. Swung on. Drilled it into left field. Brings up, got it. She's out of there. Here's the throw to second. Throws it over to first. And she's safe. Tanya Lesko steps up.
Oh, I didn't realize it was muted. Tanya up to bat now. Heater by Kenny Kawaguchi.
The wing. That's a foul. Runner on first. One out.
Kenny Kawaguchi has been really putting in the work here tonight. Unknown Gino, now that you're... Ah, throw it to second. What are you doing? Beautiful play by Tony Del Vecchio. They dropped the ball. What are they doing? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea.
They have a runner on second. One out. The stretch. The 1-1 pitch.
I've returned. Everybody's freaking out.
He's all over it. Deep fire.
First base out. Billie Jean Blackwood. Everybody's worried. I'm right here. I'm sorry. There's a bit of a delay between the chat and you guys.
The target goes up. The pitch. Swing.
Big hit to the outfield. Vicky Kawaguchi gets, oh, not in front of it in time, sending it to second base. Runners at third and first. Not good.
Hillary Vargas steps up to bat. Runners at the corners. 2 out.
Kenny Kawaguchi wants a right hook.
Strike one.
Gets a strike shockingly here tonight. 58 pitches in, 2 strikeouts. Going for a heater.
And the throw. That was a ball. 1-1.
Big moves by Kenny Kawaguchi. Going for the slow ball.
The 1-1 pitch. High ball 2.
Damn it.
1.
Kenny Kawaguchi not able to throw his slow ball the way he's used to. Going for another heater. Let's see if it's on the inside. Foul ball. Tipped off. Intentional walk. Interesting move.
Ball 3.
I could use a sub right about now.
Gino, this game's from 2001. You cannot challenge.
Ready now. Throws it. The wing.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Kenny Kawaguchi at 63 pitches.
Runners left at the corners. The Mets are losing. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Look, Ace, I don't know what to tell you. The Diamondbacks had Randy Johnson and now Luann Liu, who is one of the other best pitchers in the Backyard Baseball League. I really don't know what to do against her. It's kind of rough. It's hard. Throwing a ball to Vicky Kawaguchi, though, right down the middle. Vicky Kawaguchi sending it up to the first baseline. Able to no out. Just in time, the first baseman gets her out. Drop the water bottle. Keisha Phillips up to bat. at the plate. Going for a big swing and a miss there.
Swing and a miss.
Would have been a ball.
Ready now, and the pitch. High
Ball.
and the count is 1-1. Randy Johnson on the rubber.
Randy Johnson now
He's
at the
ready now.
pitching.
1-1 pitch. Swung on. Strike.
I don't know what I'm
Really
doing.
struggling out there.
I am really struggling, Vinny. This is rough.
From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. A swing.
Hit straight to Randy Johnson. Keisha Phillips able to make it to first in time there against the first baseman. Keisha Phillips at first base. Pete Wheeler setting up, switching the pitcher again. All right.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Ball 1. The runner goes.
Oh, Keisha Phillips makes it to second base. Beautiful steal by Keisha Phillips. Yes, the Diamondbacks did win the World Series in 2001.
Fire.
Ball.
That was ball 2. Breaks for it.
Keisha Phillips makes it to third on another steal.
Runner on third. 1 out.
This is beautiful. Pete Wheeler up to bat.
Delivery.
Swing and a miss for a
Count is 2-1.
strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's see what Mammy sends down here now. Straight down the middle. Big swing fouled off by Pete Wheeler. 9-5. The Diamondbacks are ahead of the Mets. Another
The swing.
ball coming in.
Ball.
Pete Wheeler going down to first base as Keisha Phillips runs straight home. Pete Wheeler to second base. Ball's out of play. We get a score. That's what I'm talking about. 9-6. The Diamondbacks still ahead. Pete Wheeler set up at second base. Only 1 out this inning so far. Billie Jean might be a sacrifice play. Pete Wheeler lining up to steal. What are we going to see here?
Here's the motion and the throw. The wing makes the break.
Swing and a miss. Pete Wheeler heading to third. Makes it on time. The catcher didn't even know what to do.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on.
Nice soft hit by Billie Jean Blackwood. Pete Wheeler almost goes for a home, but heads back to third. Billie Jean Blackwood stealing.
Cut between bases.
Jean able to make it to second on a sneaky play there. Runners at second and third for the Mets as Kenny Kawaguchi rolls up to bat. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we needed here tonight. Could we end the night with a win? Kenny Kawaguchi up to bat, swing and a miss. Easy strike there for Kenny Kawaguchi. Could the sacrifice play be for Kenny? Let's see.
The swing.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Can we throw this guy a ball?
From the windup, fires. A swing.
Another swing and a miss for the second out.
Do better next time.
Not a smart move for Kenny Kawaguchi as he rolls off the plate. Up next, though, Tony Del Vecchio. He's been able to get 2 singles here tonight. Will he be able to get another?
The windup, cuts to the plate. The swing.
Nice line drive to the outfield. Randy Johnson dropping the ball. Crazy legs.
The runner scores.
Heading home.
Let's see that one more time. And it's out of play.
Folks, it's 9-8. Billie Jean Blackwood and Pete Wheeler running in for 2 extra scores here tonight. Mad Dog at the plate, 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Not looking good as she steps up to the plate. Tony Del Vecchio over at second base, hitting it off for a foul tip.
Into the windup, cuts to the plate. Swung on. Strike. And the count count is 0-2.
Why'd she even swing?
Ready now. The delivery. Swing.
Nice hit. Drive down to first baseline. I don't know if anybody's... Damn it. Damn it. We were so close. If nobody caught that, we would have been fine, able to tie up the game. But no, we are heading in to the 7th inning.
Mets are losing.
Mets with 3 runs. Gino, you were gone for like 5 fucking seconds, bro. Shut up. Sounds like Ace now. He just said what Ace said, but louder.
Here's the windup. He throws it. Swinging.
Hit there by Randy Johnson to the outfield. Vicky Kawaguchi not able to get in front of it in time. The slowest runner on the team, sending it to second base from a bad throw by Vicky Kawaguchi. Keisha Phillips sending it to Stephanie, sending it to Kenny. This is not good for my team.
Steps up to bat.
I still haven't listened to her actual name, but she steps up to bat. 0 for 3 today. A slow ball down the middle for a strike.
Runner on second.
Kenny Kawaguchi got a little bit of juice while in the dugout, but not enough, it seems. Going for a slow ball here. Down the middle. Drive down to first baseline. Keisha grabbing it finally. Sending it to first for the out. Then back to the pitch.
Diana Hayes steps up to bat. They have a runner on second. One out.
Ace Randy Johnson had a wild pitch. That was, or he hit a wild pitch. My screen just shut off. I don't know what Kenny Kawaguchi shook his head to. Wants a left hook coming at Diana Hayes. 2 for 3 today. One
Count is 1-0.
double and 1 single.
Here's the motion.
Heater here for the 67 pitches of Kenny Kawaguchi. I'm thinking we might have to pull him.
He's set. Throws it.
Spitball for a strike against Diana Hayes. Left hook by Kenny Kawaguchi coming in hot. Foul tip.
Foul ball. And the count
Damn
is
it.
1-2.
Only 1 out this inning. Slow ball by Kenny Kawaguchi coming in.
A swing.
Another foul ball.
And the count is 1-2.
Saying it, man.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch, the wing.
Hit down to the left field.
Up with it, tosses it over to second.
Able to make it to first in time. This is rough, folks.
Chris Milton, 1 out.
Chris Milton,
Now fires. The swing.
foul
foul
tip.
ball. And the count is 0-1.
Why am I getting mentioned in self-promotion?
The stretch. And
Kenny
the
Kawaguchi
operation.
with another spitball for another strike here. 74 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Can he get another right here, right now? A heater on the inside, 2 inside for a ball. What does he want here tonight? Spitball maybe? Yes, he wants another spitball. This could be risky. Fouled off once again by Chris Milton, the center fielder.
Ready now.
Left hook now by Kenny Kawaguchi.
Low ball 2.
Low ball 2. Are we going to set this up for a full count? The heat coming in by Kenny Kawaguchi for a ball on the outside.
Tired.
His arm is tired. He finally said it. Kenny Kawaguchi submitting to his arm being tired for a 4th ball and a walk on to first base. I think we're going to have to pull Kenny, folks.
Now it's Luann Louise's turn. 1 out. Time out.
Thinking we put Mad Dog in. That might be the play. Putting Kenny Kawaguchi into the outfield might not be the smartest move, but Mad Dog coming into the infield might be the play of the game. I lied. I'm going to put Kenny as catcher. All right, that's what we're doing. How's that look, fellas?
We've got Lisa Crockett pitching now.
All right, here we go. She wants a slow ball here on Luann
That was ball one.
for ball one. She wants a heater now.
Stretch and the delivery.
Hit over the third baseline, sending it home
That'll
to
send it
get him out of here.
right.
I don't know why Kenny started rolling to first base instead of just throwing it. I doubt he would have been able to get the out, but bases are still loaded here tonight in the top of the 7th. My final game of the night. Diamondbacks 9, Mets 8. Lisa Crockett now on the pitcher's mound. Wants to throw a heater straight to Alicia Blakely for a strike.
0-1.
Looking for something here. Left
On the windup,
hook.
here's the pitch. Swing.
Swing and a miss. Too early for strike 2. Lisa Crockett, 4 pitches on. Will she be able to put her away for her first strikeout of the night? Slow ball, hit to the outfield. Tony Del Vecchio running as fast as he can. Misses the ball. It drops. They get a run. They're going for 2. Another run scored.
The second.
Third base running away from his position. This is rough. 11-8. The Diamondbacks are up. Top of the 7th inning. Tanya Lesko, right fielder, up to bat. 2 outs. Slow ball by Lisa Crockett.
Swinging.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lisa Crockett with the right hook coming in hot. Fouled off for a foul ball, or left hook, I mean. Strike 2. Wants another slow ball here. Let's see how this pitch works out in her favor. Hit down the left field line. Pablo dropping the ball, running away from the ball, sending it to second place. Unable to get the out. 2 runners in. 13-8. Diamondbacks crushing the Mets here now. This is rough. This is not the way you want to go out as a team here, especially a team playing for pizza. Barbara Jones, another blonde, up to bat. Slow ball by Lisa Crockett.
That was a ball. They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
I've been getting fucked by this team this whole game.
She's set. Pitch on the way. A swing.
It's kind of ridiculous. A hit down,
Left of center.
tagging her out.
First base. They are turned away in this inning. I gotta see that one.
It's kind of ridiculous that they got not only 2 screaming line drives and an undergrounder, they had 2 more undergrounders after that. I've gotten nothing at the bat. Oh, and the spitballs really helped me out here this game. Oh, yippee! Bottom of the 7th. Pablo going for the power hit. 1 for 3, 1 home run today.
That was ball
Starting off this game with that home run. Unable to do anything here. Mamie Sciumzi
the pitch.
going for multiple balls here on Pablo Sanchez tonight. I can't deal with this.
Here's the
The
motion.
disrespect to my team.
Strike. Takes her stretch. She delivers. That was ball 3. And the count
A
is
waste
3-1.
is what that was.
Takes her stretch. The 3-1 pitch. The wing.
Hit down to right field. Pablo Sanchez running as fast as he can to first base. First baseman able to grab the ball and make their way down. Pablo Sanchez on first here tonight.
Stephanie Morgan, runner on first. Nobody
Stephanie
out.
Morgan.
Johnson on the rubber.
Randy Johnson back on the mound. 40 pitches in, 3 strikeouts for the day. Stephanie Morgan setting up for a line drive. Pablo Sanchez going for the steal. Let's see what Randy Johnson's got. Line drive.
Bouncing ball.
Beautiful, beautiful play. Bouncing ball to get Pablo onto second base and Stephanie Morgan on first. That's what we need to see here tonight by this Mets team. Vicky Kawaguchi, one of the fastest players on the team. Possibly good idea for her to go for a bunt.
A swing.
Nice bunt there by Vicky Kawaguchi. You would call it a sacrifice play, but Pablo, no, he gets out at third base. Randy Johnson with the throw to the third baseman, able to get Pablo Sanchez out. Keisha Phillips stepping up to the mound, ready for some big power. This is it. This is going to be our first home run of the season. I guarantee it. Chris Milton, who the hell even is this guy? Some random pitcher they had.
Strike one.
Why are they getting all of the power-ups? They won the World Series that year. They shouldn't be getting all of the benefits of being a good fucking
Anytime you
team.
get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
Runners on first and second. One out. He comes center, and the delivery. That was a ball. He's set. The 1-2 pitch. That was ball two. Breaks for it. And the runner is safe.
Still third and second. Stephanie Morgan and Vicky Kawaguchi advance bases here tonight. Big hit by Keisha Phillips, straight up in the air for a pop fly. They drop it. Bases are loaded. Mets have the bases loaded. 3 runners on. Bases loaded. Can we get a homer here?
Pete Wheeler.
3 for 3 today.
1 out.
A triple, a double, a single. The fastest player on the team,
What am I supposed
Pete
to do again?
Wheeler, up to bat. Going for the power hit here tonight against Chris Milton. Swing and a miss for strike one. Close a strike on the inside. Maybe changing it up for a line drive.
Fires. Swing.
Another swing and a miss by Pete Wheeler on the inside. Could that be enough?
Ready now and delivered.
Ball.
Strike three. He gave it his best shot.
Darn, my new local school.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. Y'all better step back a few. Takes the stretch. He throws it. That was a ball. The stretch fires. Swing.
Oh, nice hit by Billie Jean Blackwood. Stephanie's going home. Vicky's going home. Keisha's going to third.
This is another run. And they give up.
Nobody's at home.
And
She gets another score. We're up 11 to 13. The Mets are coming back. Kenny Kawaguchi coming to the mound, or to the plate, I mean. The catcher, 1 strikeout, 0 for 4 today. Hits it off for a foul tip. Crazy legs. Billie Jean Blackwood is at second base. Can Kenny get the walk? No, another strike for Kenny Kawaguchi.
0-2. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
3 strikes. Kenny Kawaguchi fails at the plate again here tonight. 2 strikeouts for Kenny Kawaguchi.
Up to 7. 1 left on.
22 hits for the Diamondbacks and 17 hits for the Mets. It's a rough game. It's a rough game as we enter the top of the 8th inning. Lisa Crockett at the plate, 10 pitches, 0 strikeouts, 0 batters on base. Going for another slow ball towards the inside. Big hit here.
Up.
Is she going to be able to catch it?
Jumps up. And
Christ,
gets
thank
it.
God.
She's
Lisa
out of
with
there.
the catch here. Rod Kip! I've been waiting for you all night, Rod Kip.
She's set.
Oh,
The pitch.
fudge. I didn't mean to do that. Swing and a miss by Randy Johnson, though. Ball on the outside, but he still swung. Didn't see that one coming. The pitcher himself now playing as a center fielder for the Diamondbacks here in tonight's game. Lisa Crockett wants me to do an intentional walk.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Yes, Pete needed that homer, but was unable to accomplish it. Ball straight down the middle. Vicky Kawaguchi's got to get in front of it.
Beautiful.
She's able to catch it. Randy Johnson is out.
Skiomski.
Adios, baseball.
2 out.
Mammy Skiomski stepping up to the mound. Lisa Crockett throwing the pitch. Slow ball for a ball 1.
1-0.
Right hook here. Let's see it.
Throw.
Strike 1. Lisa Crockett is very good at her left hooks, but she does not want to use them. Looking for another slow ball here. Something she's not nearly as good at as Kenny Kawaguchi, but still able to draw the strike here tonight in our matchup against the Diamondbacks. Looking for that left hook finally. Could this put her away? Booyah! 3 strikes. You're out of here. It's the bottom of the 8th at home field.
Mets are losing.
The Mets are losing. We are just 2 runs down, folks. We are just 2 runs down. Is this going to be enough? Hold on. Let's call a timeout. Let's make sure everything's good on YouTube over here. We're going to, where's my... Well, oops. This is it, folks. We got this. Tony Del Vecchio up to bat.
Takes the stretch. The delivery.
Line drive to the right field. Tony Del Vecchio too slow. Able to make it to first base. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. Runner on first. Mad Dog up to bat. Lisa Crockett, 416. 2 strikeouts here today. 0 for 4. Let's see what she can pull against Chris Milton. 14 pitches, 2 strikeouts. Ball. Ball. That was for TJ. I agree, Torque. Let's get a couple of runs this inning. Another ball here thrown in to Lisa Crockett. If we get runners on first and second, that could be it for this team. We could be putting them away. Strike. Low strike. Just barely close.
The windup. The delivery. That
Ball for the Fireball. Wasting a special pitch for their 18th pitch. Chris Milton
3-1 pitch.
fouled off by Lisa Crockett. It's a full count here tonight. Bottom of the 8th. This is the chance for the Mets.
The 3-2 pitch.
Fouled off again by Lisa Crockett. That could have been the one. Ball.
From the windup. A 3-2 pitch.
Line drive down to right field. There we go. Tony Del Vecchio's too slow. Making it to second. Runners on first and second base. That's what I'm talking about.
Sanchez steps
Pablo Sanchez stepping up to the plate. Ready to go. 2 for 4 today. 1 home run. 1 single. How are we going to do it?
and the pitch.
Hit for a foul tip off to the stands in the back. Chris Milton, 2 strikeouts, 22 pitches. Ball on Pablo Sanchez. Tony Del Vecchio is a slow runner. I can't set him up to steal like the way I would like him to. Big hit by Pablo, fouled off behind him, unable to be put into play. Adios, baseball. Will Pablo be able to do it? Strike 3, he is out of here. Pablo, 2 for 5 today. As Stephanie Morgan steps up to the plate, 1 for 4, single, getting on base earlier on in the night. This could be it. Ball. On the outside, ball.
Here's the motion and delivered.
Hit by Stephanie Morgan. Infield fly rule causing the out. I don't think he would have caught that. I think that's bullshit, if I do say so myself. Let's see the sacrifice bunt. Unable to do it. Honestly, do I want Vicky Kawaguchi to start the last inning? If that's what we need. Ball to the outside. Tony Del Vecchio running to third base. Is he going to be able to make it? No, Mad Dog makes it. Tony gets struck out. Bad play by the Mets. Bad play by the Mets. Sending both of them home. I can't believe this. Terrible play by the Mets here tonight. 22 hits by the Diamondbacks, 19 hits by the Mets, 6 errors by the D-backs. That was bullshit. Top of the 9th inning here. Finally, we've gotten more juice. Time to call a timeout here tonight. Switch it up. Throw Kenny Kawaguchi back out there. This is rough, folks. I cannot believe it. 13 runs, 2-11, top of the 9th. 22 hits by the Diamondbacks, 19 hits by the Mets. Oh. Rodkip, are you going to join me to commentate? I'll do a 3rd game if you join me to commentate. This is rough. I know you're not home. Alright, we're going to continue with this game here. The energy is up here tonight. Kenny Kawaguchi, 13-11. Drinking the forbidden juice as he throws a slow ball to Diana Hayes. 3 for 4 today. 1 double, 1 single. Five to 3, what, Ace? Hit to left field. Pablo Sanchez lining up for it. But Pete Wheeler with the catch on third base. I told you guys, Pete Wheeler would be great third baseman. We are figuring out the team just about halfway through the season. Left hook, Kenny Kawaguchi. Hit to left field. No, to second base. All of them dropping the ball, sending it to Billie Jean Blackwood for the out here in this inning of the top of the 9th. Luann up to bat. We're going to throw a slow ball. Dangerous territory. A soft hit to Kenny Kawaguchi as he throws to first for the 3rd out. This might be it, folks. This is the bottom of the ninth. The Mets need to get some runs in here tonight for us to be able to get the win. I don't know how else to put it. Do we want a third game? Do we not want a third game? We will have to see if we get it here tonight as we enter the bottom of the ninth. 13-11, Diamondbacks up by 2. Vicky Kawaguchi coming back up to bat. Is this exactly what I would have wanted? No.
The windup pitch on the way. Swung on.
Fuck. Maybe I should go for a bunt with her.
The windup throws it. The swing.
Nice bunt by Vicky Kawaguchi. The speed of Vicky Kawaguchi as she makes it to first base. That's all we needed. That's all we needed, folks, because Vicky Kawaguchi is the speediest runner of the team. She's going to make it straight to second base. 4 for 4 today. 1 double, 3 singles. Keisha Phillips up to bat against Chris Milton. 3 strikeouts by Chris Milton. Big hit by Keisha Phillips, sending it to the outfield. Could that be far enough? No. Vicky Kawaguchi lining it up. Going straight home. Vicky Kawaguchi's going home. Keisha Phillips running to third base. 13-12. The Diamondbacks getting trailed just by the Mets here tonight. Pete Wheeler up to bat. Folks, this is not what I was expecting. I kept saying this would be my last game of the month here tonight. Pete Wheeler up to bat. Ball 1 for Pete Wheeler.
Nobody out.
We have no idea what Pete Wheeler could bring. We have no out. 13-12. Pete Wheeler, big hit! Big hit down to center field. Will he catch it? Will Randy Johnson catch it? He catches it, but Keisha Phillips goes in for the run to tie the game. Keisha Phillips ties the game here tonight. 13-13.
Park this one in the bleachers, you hear? Randy Johnson on the rubber.
Randy Johnson pulled back in from center field to the mound. 3 strikeouts, 42 pitches. Randy Johnson with a pitch to the outside. No! Makes it just inside for strike 1. This is something, folks. Wow. I cannot believe this. Substituting Randy Johnson for Diana Hayes. Hasn't pitched once tonight. Small hit by Billie Jean Blackwood, running as fast as she can to the base, but gets out. Oh my God, we are tied up here. Kenny Kawaguchi coming up to bat. Maybe not the smartest play. Are we going to go for the bunt? Are we going to go for the line drive? Line drive by Kenny Kawaguchi. Straight to the second baseman. Kenny Kawaguchi makes it to first base. This is something. This is something. Oh my God. I can't believe this. This is chaos, folks.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Runner on first. 2 outs. Takes their stretch. Throws it. Swinging. Strike 2. 0-2.
Everybody quiet.
From the
And the
stretch,
pitch.
the delivery. Swinging.
Big hit by Tony Del Vecchio. 2 of the slowest runners on the team. Nobody able to make it. Nobody able to make it. First and second. First and second. We have people on first and second base as Mad Dog Lisa Crockett steps up. 1 for 5 today. Only a single. Will she be able to do something here? Let's see it.
Windup and delivers. Strike 1.
Shit! Diana Hayes still getting the upper hand against some of my team players here tonight.
Now she delivers. Swing.
Nice hit by Lisa Crockett. There we go. Our slowest runners on the team. Sending it to second base to get Tony Del Vecchio out. Damn. 13-13. The Arizona Diamondbacks had no idea what was coming for them as the Mets have made a comeback 2 runs in the 9th inning. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Rod Kip might be here to commentate the 3rd game with me. I can't believe it. I gotta... Hold on, folks. Hold on. Oh my god, this is insane. Time for the rain delay. That's funny, Ace. Hold on. Let's take a breather here as we enter the top of the 10th. Don't forget to join the Shock Wrestling Discord server, because we talk a lot in there. That was pretty much it. Alrighty, folks. I'm upset. Rod Kip gave me the news. He will not be back in time. Kenny Kawaguchi at the plate. I'm hoping. I think Rod Kip would. He says he will not be worth it, but I think he totally would be funny. Me and Rod Kip commentating. Kenny Kawaguchi with a pitch. Big hit by... Shit. Fudge. Catch it! Vicky unable to catch it. Sending it to Keisha Phillips. This is rough. Tanya, let's go. 3 for 5 today. 1 home run, 1 triple, and 1 double. Kenny Kawaguchi coming in with his signature slow motion.
0-1.
Eat a slice for energy. Double header. He probably has dinner to eat. His mom left for him. I ate like 3 slices. I'm gonna vomit. I don't need energy. It's my goddamn team. Strike. There you go. 2 strikes. Kenny Kawaguchi. 86 pitches in. 3 strikeouts. 1 runner on base from balls. Another strikeout for Kenny Kawaguchi here tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Barbara Jones stepping up to the plate. 2 for 5 today. 2 singles. Looking for the crazy ball. No, just a signature slow ball going down. Big hit here. Line drive. Nice out, but slide into first. Billie Jean Blackwood unable to get it in time. Keisha with a wild play as our second baseman. Hillary Vargas coming up 2 for 5 today. 2 singles. 486 batting average. Looking for something here from Kenny Kawaguchi. A left hook, it seems, is what he wants to start off with against Hillary as she hits it off for a foul. I will end up giving the Oreos to my mother. Yes, Ace. Slow ball. Pitch for a strike against Hillary Vargas. 2 strikes. Shaking his head, looking for that right hook here. Let's see for the 3rd out of the inning. Foul tipped off. Can we keep it tied? Heater, crate. Alright, I have Kiss playing in my ear. I Die For You, which is a shitty Kiss song. Or it's Crocus. Screaming in the Night. Okay. Anyway, shitty song. We're gonna play something. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I got Shoot to Throw playing. Could this be the final pitch? The kid wanted a crazy ball originally. I think we're doing it. You know what? Let me even change the poll here. Let me change the poll. Folks, let me change the poll. Let me change the poll. Why you women? All right. All right. All right, folks. Is this the comeback of a century? Kenny Kawaguchi, 91 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 1 batter on base. Against Hillary Vargas, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 486, 2 for 5 today, 2 singles. The crazy ball by Kenny Kawaguchi. Let's see.
Into the motion, the delivery, a swing.
She hits it. She hits it to Pablo in the outfield. Pablo dives and misses. The ball is loose. She's running to third. They're running to second. They're running home. They're running home. Send it home. Mad Dog with the out. Mad Dog with the out. Stopping them from the win. Stopping them at the top of the 10th inning.
That'll do it for them this inning. I gotta see that one again. Left one on first. Tied at third.
This is one of the most intense backyard baseball games I have ever been a part of. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Pablo Sanchez hitting the home run for the walk-off would be
Target goes up, throws it.
way more entertaining than anything I'd ever seen at the St. Lucie Mets, than anything I'd ever seen in the Major League Mets.
From the
I
catch, the delivery. Swung on.
swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1. The target goes up, throws it.
Ball.
Ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls for Pablo Sanchez, 2 for 5 today. 1 home run, 1 single.
Into the windup, a 2-1 pitch. And the
Come on, Pablo. Come on, Pablo. Come on, Pablo.
pitch on the way. Struck out.
3 strikes and he's out of here. Pablo Sanchez walking off with another out as Stephanie Morgan comes up to bat. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Stephanie Morgan at the plate.
Swing.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
The delivery, the swing.
Another swing for strike 2.
Hey, what's up? This bat must have a hole in it. She is ready. The pitch, the swing, that's all, folks. How humiliating.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
That'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
I don't even know where my flask is. You've got to be kidding me. Vicky Kawaguchi up to bat.
She kicks, cuts to the plate. That's a foul.
I can't.
Ready now, and delivers.
Ball. Son of a bitch.
And the count
I-
is 0-2. Here's the windup.
Beautiful. Beautiful bump by Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky running her heart out, but she still gets out at the bottom of the 10th. And we're moving on to the top of the 10th. 13-13. Arizona Diamondbacks. I almost said St. Lucie Mets. New York Mets. Oh, 24 hits to 23 hits. 6 errors, 3. Oh, my God. Easy out. Kenny Kawaguchi, slow ball, coming in hot. Fouled off by Randy Johnson, the former pitcher, now second baseman, former center fielder as well. Kenny Kawaguchi, 93 pitches, 4 strikeouts, 1 batter on base. Going for the heater. Another fouled off ball by Randy Johnson. Can we see it here tonight? Can Kenny Kawaguchi put this guy away? Slow ball for a strike 3. That's what I'm talking about. Another strikeout by Kenny Kawaguchi. Look at me. I look like a psychopath. My hair's starting to get all freaked. I'm starting to look like a freak. This is too intense for me. I don't know how much more I can handle of this. I got shit all over my hat. I should have just played Arkham instead. That's really what this is showing. This is saying, hey, Johnny Von Hollywood, why don't you just play Arkham City or Scooby-Doo or some shit? You know? It's because I love this team. These kids are my players, man. Vicky Kawaguchi and Kenny Kawaguchi's mother brought in the juice.
Target goes up, throws it. Strike.
Booyah!
0-1.
Strike for Kenny Kawaguchi with the slow ball. The signature left hook coming in now.
The swing.
Nice hit down to second base. Keisha catches it for the out. 2 outs. Diana Hayes, 3 for 5 today. 1 double, 2 singles. Can we get her out here tonight? Let's go for the slow ball. Top inside for a strike 1 here tonight by Kenny Kawaguchi. 98 pitches. Saying he's going to strike them all out. Will he be able to do it? Once the heater going on the outside for strike 2. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Right hook. Could this put them away?
Throws it. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-2.
It's okay. It's okay, Kenny. When it happens, you know. Going for the left hook. He wants a left hook now. Going for the left hook. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another out here tonight. The Diamondbacks versus the Mets. 13-13 as we head into the bottom of the 11th. 100 pitches for Kenny Kawaguchi. Wow.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
Could we see it here right now? Keisha Phillips, walk-off home run. 5 for 5 today. 1 triple.
The swing.
Swing and a miss. Even though it would have been a ball. Fuck. 3 singles. 1 double. Will she be able to get back onto base? Strike 2.
Really struggling out there.
Keisha Phillips. 20 pitches against Diana Hayes. Nice hit by Keisha Phillips, sending it up in the air, running as fast as she can. The first baseman drops the ball. That's what I'm talking about. Keisha on first. No outs here for the Mets. This is the win. This is the win, folks. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we've been waiting for. Pete Wheeler, 3 for 5 today. 1 triple, 1 double, 1 single. He's got this. All he needs is to send this out of the park. We've gotten no special hits for this team.
Pitch on the way.
Nice line drive by Pete Wheeler to the outfield. They drop it. They're not able to pick it up. Keisha running for third. No.
And she's caught in a pickle.
There you go, Keisha. Beautiful, beautiful save there. Pete Wheeler on first, Keisha on second. I got a little distracted having to coach the team there as Billie Jean Blackwood steps up to bat against Diana Hayes. 22 pitches, 2 strikeouts,
You hear?
2 for 5 today, 2 doubles by Billie Jean Blackwood. Hit me with the frozen ball! Bullshit! Bullshit!
She's set, and the offering.
Ball on the outside. Keisha Phillips setting up for a steal here. Let's see if she'll be able to do it.
First and second with nobody out. Takes her stretch. The 1-1.
Ball.
That was a ball. Goes for it.
Pete Wheeler running to second after Keisha steals third. Pete able to make it. That's what I'm talking about. Runners on second and third for the walk-off win. Billie Jean Blackwood, 2 balls, 1 strike. Diana Hayes with the pitch.
The swing.
Swing for a hit. It's up in the air. Unable to. No. Out of play. Keisha Phillips running it in for the win. 13-14. There we go. The New York Mets get the win here to. Oh,
They're jumping up and down. Even the parents out in the stands are dancing around out there. I think I even saw somebody's dog leaping in the air.
Live from the Parks Department field number 2, this has been Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch. See you next time.
wow. What a win here tonight. The New York Mets, a 14 walk-off win against the Arizona Diamondbacks. 13. Big Quiche, everybody putting in the work here tonight. They earned their Papa John's pizza thanks to Ace purchasing it for the whole team on tonight's live stream. But we're not done yet. I still have a few things I'd like to talk about. Let's take a look at the stats from around the league. Arizona Diamondbacks fall to the New York Mets 14-3 in extra innings. The Orioles picking up a win against the Red Monsters 16-6. The Bombers once again with another win 19-2 against the Texas Rangers. The Expos only got 1 run in against the Milwaukee Brewers with 9 runs. Who the fuck is that? I actually don't know. That's not the Angels, is it? Is it the Angels? What team is this? It is the Angels. The Angels versus the Wombats. The Angels with 12 to the Wombats 8. Boston 2. Kansas City Royals 3. The Braves with 6 against the Cardinals 5. What the fuck is this? Is this the Cubs as well? The Cubs versus the Hornets. The Hornets, shockingly, were able to get 22 runs in against the 14 of the Cubs. Toronto Blue Jays with 10 against the Twins of Minnesota's 7. White Sox, 3 runs against the Oakland A's with their 4 runs. Unable to get the win there tonight. The Fishes coming back with the win against the Padres 9-2. And the Melonheads beating the Giants 13-5. What a week 8 it was around the Backyard Baseball League here. Congratulations, Pablo. Looking at this previous game, 6 at-bats for pretty much all of the team members. 25 hits, 17 singles. Of course, we have 1 home run that goes to Pablo Sanchez. For the season, we are looking a little all over the place, but it is what it is. Lisa and Kenny Kawaguchi, as long with Billie Jean Blackwood coming in to pitch sometimes. We have seen how it's gone so far. 6 wins and 2 losses. Our next game, which I think I will be streaming tomorrow, I haven't decided yet, will be at the Cubs. And that will kind of be this final stretch before we figure out if we make the playoffs. The league standings. The Mets have 6 wins and 2 losses, being the top ranked in the National League East. Meanwhile, the National League Central has the Melonheads with 7 wins and 1 loss. And the West has 7 wins with 1 loss for the Hornets as well. The wild card race, Angels are at the top with 6 and 2, Fishes 5 and 3, Giants with 3 and 5. The wild card race for the American League is the Brewers and the Royals at 6 and 2 and 5 and 3. The American League, of course, has some pretty fantastic teams on it, but I'm sure we will just be around the corner ready to take them down. A bunch of fantastic players throughout this league here of backyard baseball. Excited to see what we can do. I believe the next live stream I will be streaming will be the Mets at the Cubs. And then after that, we will be facing the Melonheads at home. It will be a fun next stream. But thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight on Johnny Von Hollywood's... Oh, the Mets record! Hold on. I gotta... One minute. Hold on. We got 1 second here. Hold on. Ready? I'm gonna... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Photoshop this damn thing. Alright. There we go. 6-2. The Mets record here. I can't wait to do another stream. Ugh. I have the hiccups. I can't wait to do another stream here soon. Thank you all for joining me for tonight's chaos at the Mets. I'm going to be doing some more streams. My goal is to do one on Wednesday, but don't forget PWF season finale Wednesday night, live on the Shockwave Sports channel. Not live, premiering on the Shockwave Sports channel. The finale to PWF. What a season it's been. I'm very excited for you guys to experience the grand finale to this season before our live events at Aftershock and 4th of July over the next week. It's going to be an exciting week. Wanted to get a few backyard baseball streams done before I am busy with Shock Wrestling. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon next time when the Mets face the Cubs. Good night, everybody.